And I'm back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Computer Clan live stream, and video podcast. Well,
Woohoo!
yeah, so thanks for tuning in tonight. Well, we have a fun show, a lot of cool tech topics we're going to cover. We'll have some fun together during the after show like we always do, and it should be a lot of fun. So, on the announcements here, as you will see, this is the first time we're using some new software. And actually, that intro is not new. You maybe just haven't been here in a couple weeks, but we've actually had that intro for a while. But I'm glad you like it. Yes. At first, let me pull up the announcements here, and then we'll cover what we're doing. So I'm going to go to the live page, and we'll take a look here. So, as you can see, we have some nice topics today, and our announcements are we're going to talk about the temporary CCL setup. And what the hell does that mean? Well, if you were here last week, you will know that we were streaming, and we found out a very inconvenient truth. We found out that Wirecast is not compatible with Mavericks.
It annoys the hell out of us.
Yeah, that was just the worst thing ever. Because we were streaming, having a good time, and the show crashed about 30 times.
Yeah, good job, Telestream.
Yeah, so Telestream is the company that makes Wirecast. They also make a lot of other expensive software, and they did not update their apps for Mavericks, which is just embarrassing because they have customers that pay so much money, and it doesn't even work, which is just terrible. So, people are asking...
That's lame.
Yeah, it's very lame. So people were asking, well, what are we going to do? Like, are you guys going to give up? Are you going to move to the old west and become a farmer or something? Because you have no business.
Yes, we are going to be moving to the west.
Yes, we actually are. But aside from that, that's just because...
But I already live at the most western point of the...
exactly.
Yeah.
Of the nation? What are you talking about?
The western, yeah.
Of Canada.
All right. So, what are we using for this setup? Well, first I'm going to say we're not totally ditching Wirecast. Once it gets updated, we'll go back to it because it's a very good program. But in the meantime, we have switched to Adobe Live Media Encoder, or Flash Media Encoder Live, it calls it. And we've got that now, and we're using CamTwist with it, which we've actually used, well, a long time ago. Some of the first CCLs were done with CamTwist and some Ustream software. Now we're using CamTwist again because it still works, except it doesn't work with new built-in cameras. But so we can't really show the camera right now, but we can show everything else, and it's a pretty nice setup. And we're running it through Flash Media Encoder. So basically, that means CamTwist is our switchboard. We can click different buttons, get to the videos and the desktop streaming, like the scrolling here and everything. That's all being controlled through CamTwist, and then it's sent to Adobe Flash Media Encoder, which is this red icon right here, and then that uploads it to the YouTube server and records it internally. And we still use Audio Hijack to do the sound, so it works pretty well. It's pretty good for free stuff. I'm noting a few weird things. Like I'm looking at the audio meters on Media Encoder, and it's like spiking into the red. So I was worried we were too loud, but when I listened to the playback, it actually was not loud at all. It was good volume. So I think those are like over calibrated or something.
And we were just about to give up yesterday too.
Yeah, it was getting pretty nasty because we were trying to find a workaround, and just nothing was working. So we went back to the basics.
Ken and I were on a call. I think it was about an hour and a half.
Oh, it was probably more than that. I don't even remember. We ran tests and everything, and we came up with a much better solution. And that solution is just ditch Wirecast and go back to CamTwist.
Go back to the basics.
With Adobe Flash Media Encoder. So thank you, Adobe, for having a nice free product that lets us encode. Just without that, we'd be screwed. So hopefully this works temporarily until we can get back to Wirecast once the developers update their software. So because we almost didn't have a show this week, we announced it very late because actually I was afraid we weren't going to be able to stream. And right now we have about a dozen people here. For those of you who say 5, that's not actually true. You're looking at the wrong view counter. We only have like about a dozen. It's not the greatest, but the reason is we normally announce this like 2 or 3 days in advance. The show today, we only got about 8 hours, so a lot of people may not think we're streaming. So it may be kind of a quieter night, but hey, that's okay, because I'm happy we're able to stream at all. Because earlier it was...
Did we tweet?
Wait, what?
Did we tweet?
Yep, we tweeted it.
We Twittered it, we Facebooked it, and we MySpaced it.
Yeah, we MySpace. Yeah. So yeah, everything's great. I'm just glad the technical end of this is working. So that's that. Let's move on to the next announcement. It's a little more of a personal one, but it actually affects a lot of things in the computer clan because I'm using it right now to stream to you guys. I bought a new MacBook Pro, and
dun, dun.
it is just freaking
all the way over in a different country right now.
It's just no, I have it. It's right here. I'm using it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome because it's so much faster. I mean, that's an understatement.
So fast.
It's a bajillion times faster.
It's fast as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
It's faster than the last Super Saiyan.
So it's pretty awesome. We'll just take a look at some things here. And actually, thanks to this, we're able to also stream a lot smoother as well because this helps run the software better. So...
Goku the Hedgehog!
So we have, in this computer, we have 16 gigs of RAM. And that's clocked at 1600 megahertz. We have a 2.6 gigahertz i7 Crystalwell. That's a quad-core Intel chip. And for the graphics, this is great because I was gaming on this earlier today and just, whoa, was it incredible. We got a 750M in here. So that's pretty impressive. That's an NVIDIA GeForce GT. Oh, I didn't even know it was a GT. Every time I typed it somewhere, I just typed GeForce 750M, but it's a GT 750M. I'm not sure if there's actually 2 differences there. I'm not an expert on that, but yeah, that's a very fast video card with 2 gigabytes of dedicated video RAM, which is rather impressive. And it is a Retina display, so it's a 5.4 megapixel display in 15 inches, and it's very thin and light. It's very nice. And the flash is PCI Express based, so we have like 850 megabyte per second read times, which is pretty nice.
Pretty sure my computer is just half a gigabyte for video RAM.
Well, hey, half a gigabyte's still good because that's what I lived off of for a long time. Yeah, half a gig is still good.
I'm just saying, like 2, like wow.
Yeah, I live off half a gigabyte integrated.
Yeah. So you have an Intel HD 4000? Are you Ivy Bridge?
It's all graphics.
I don't think I got the late 2011. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, so you're okay.
I'm at 3000.
You're 3000. Yep. So that's good. And let's see. The other thing I really love about this thing is how quiet it is. On my last computer, if we were streaming right now, the fans would be full blast and they would be loud. Right now, they're only running at 2900 RPM and they're asymmetric, which means the blades are asymmetrically placed, so they're not all equidistant. So it actually makes when they spin, it actually makes a much quieter sound. So this computer is dead silent, and it really knows how to keep itself cool. The other computer was just a lot noisier, so yeah, it's great. I mean, I'm putting my ear up to it. Yeah, I can barely hear anything. I mean, the fuzz from the speakers is probably louder. So that's great. And I'd love to show the camera, but the camera doesn't work with the software because the camera.
Why don't you just use QuickTime?
Yeah, I could throw it into QuickTime, but because I wasn't planning on pulling up the video, I actually don't have the lighting or the backdrop set up, and I'm not really... I didn't see my makeup, people. So we'll find some alternative to get the video up next time, because normally this is a time where I would be on the video, but for now, it's going to be desktop streaming and looking at our animations and everything, because we can do everything but the camera. But for example, I could pull up a picture here and show you something. So every so often, I do a new setup video. We all like setup videos, right? So
yes.
Why not do a new one? And actually, I like it when other people share their setups too. That's why we do that competition, because we like engaging our viewers. We really appreciate our viewers. And
you mean show off your setup 5.0 coming in December?
Well, yeah, we might do a new setup competition soon. And oops, I opened up Photoshop. That wasn't right. But basically, I am doing a new setup video, and I have some new photos that are going to go with it. Like, for example, what the thumbnail is going to look like. So I did some very interesting long exposure photos here of the MacBook Pro with a wallpaper I made. This wallpaper is actually a different photo that I shot, and I put it in a dark room, turned on the backlit keyboard, and did a very long exposure time with a very small aperture. And I was able to create some very interesting looking low light photos here, and we'll probably be using this for the thumbnail.
Did your very low aperture include a very low Cave or a very low Cave Johnson?
Yes, aperture science, bitch.
Aperture science, bitch.
Yeah. Skyber said, I bet you'd hear things if you swap the SSD for an HDD. True, hard disks are way louder than solid state, but actually, with this computer, because it's onboard flash, you technically couldn't even swap it. But if you could, yes, it would be a lot noisier. Flash is very quiet. So, yep, that's a photo here. We'll be using this as the thumbnail, most likely, in part of the video. I actually started editing the video already. I have it shot. And that setup video should be out on Tuesday. And, you know, we're still doing the new Minecraft series, thanks to Michael and Matt, the executive producers on that. So that's good, too. And we have another Visual Basic tutorial, once again, by our new member, Matt, who's doing a great job in the Computer Clan. We appreciate him. He's not here right now, but if he was, well, I'm sure he'd appreciate the nice words. Yeah, pretty cool photo, I know. It's nice. Sexy. Groovy, baby! Thank you.
Go Ruby!
Ruby! Oh, shit, I want to watch the trilogy. Okay, so, yeah, that's... I just wanted to share my personal experience on the live show, and when we do the after show, if you have any questions or anything about this computer or any other products, we always like to cover those. We also do Ask FM, so we'll get into that too. But yeah, after a day with it, I would say this is probably the best investment in a computer I've ever made. It's really
except
nice.
except a glitch that was happening.
Yeah, I'll explain, and I'll actually say this because it's more of a warning. If you use PowerNap, which is a feature that lets the computer update itself, like photos, email, whatever, while it's in sleep mode. And theoretically, that's great, but I have 8 terabytes of hard drives connected to the thing. So every time PowerNap does something, it purges the hard drives, which means they need to spin up, they need to click, you know, do the read and whatnot, and then they turn off. Well, if you have an older hard drive, at least I think this was the problem. I have a Maxter that's like 5 years old. I'm surprised the thing still works. I believe this was the problem. It stalled, and it caused a kernel panic, and I was woken up. It happened when I was sleeping. It went bong really loud, and then my super large display turned on bright white. And I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "What's going on?" And then I came out of a deep sleep from my computer turning on, and I logged in, and it said your computer is restarted because of a problem. I went to the log, and it said sleep-wake failure, kernel exception, blah blah blah. Yeah, so that crashed the computer. So great. But that's a minor
good
issue.
job.
Yeah, really. But yeah, everything's awesome. Transferring data, backing up. I'm not used to it being so fast because I haven't used USB 3 systems before, but now I have a 7-way USB 3 hub, and everything is just lightning fast. So it's great. And migrating the data with Thunderbolt from my old computer, that took 40 minutes. It usually took like 3 to 4 hours on FireWire. Oh, probably even longer. So yeah, just letting you know, I turned off PowerNap then. So, yep. Okay, so let's get into our topic list for today. We have some very cool things to talk about. And originally I wanted to do some gaming on the show because we do gaming every so often, but the main game I wanted to play was Gary's Mod, and guess what? Doesn't work with Mavericks. Gary's Mod. So that's out of the question. But we'll probably do some gaming stuff later because this new graphics card I'm willing to put to the test. Plus we're looking into capture cards as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the Nexus 5 and Android KitKat. We've been expecting the Nexus 5 for a while. It is now available for you to steal or purchase. So let's get this up here. All right, so here's the Nexus 5 next to some KitKats. Also, trust me, I've had KitKats from different countries. They taste different. So if you hate KitKats where you live, walk across the border to another country, get a Kit Kat, and walk back, and then eat that. So,
what flavors of Kit Kat do they have in Japan?
In Japan, oh gosh, they probably have rat or tie-dye or
Alcohol.
Or
Seaweed.
mystical portal to the 49th dimension in Sector 7 of the
Shrimp.
Nebula Galaxy. I don't even know.
Anime flavor.
Anime flavor? Whoa. Yeah.
I should post that on Tumblr.
And fermented mice.
Fermented mice. But yeah, KitKat is the code name of the new Android system. They like using code names that are sweet. Hence the desserts, you know, froyo, cupcake, etc. They struck a deal with KitKat, the actual brand, otherwise they couldn't do this, and they did a little advertising gig together, or whatever you want to call it. So, Android 4.4 has some new features, and it comes preloaded on this delicious phone. Nexus 5 is part of the Nexus line. There's Nexus tablets, Nexus phones, and this one is the Nexus 5, which I'm assuming means it's a 5-inch screen. I'm just guessing. Let's take a look. So, it's actually... I don't know, I haven't tested one because this is really new, but it's really not that expensive. Off contract, it's $349. But I haven't used it in person, so I couldn't tell you how good it is. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at Android 4.4. Here we go. Here's a basic shot of it. As you can see, these are on-screen controls. Some phones actually have that as touch-sensitive hardware buttons. Those are actually on screen. This is the Nexus 7. And this is a shot of the LG logos on there. You know, I must have totally missed that. I didn't do a lot of research this week like I normally do because I didn't think we were having a show, so I kind of did this last minute because Michael and I didn't get a solution to streaming until the day of the show, of course. So, yeah, I guess LG is doing something with that, or that's a different product. I'm so far behind on that. I kind of was out of tech news this week, but still wanted to share it. And actually, I think if you go to the Google Play Store, let's actually go to the Google Play Store.
I hear a dog.
There we go. This is what I wanted to show you. I just didn't have the right page on my links. Yep, it is a 5-inch device. There it is in action, as you can see. 5 inches, baby. And it's
You know, there's going to be a Nexus 10-inch screen, and it's going to be a phone.
Well, it already exists as a tablet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it does? Wait, yeah, it does.
My cinema display is 27 inches. There was a question in the chat.
The Nexus 27.
The Nexus, yeah, dude, it's a desktop. Hey, Mark.
That runs Android.
Oh, gosh. So, yes, it's a full HD Android 4.4 powered 5-inch display here. So, full HD, I'm assuming they mean 720 on this resolution. Unless they got 1080 on that resolution. That would be a bit of overkill, as I would say. And let's take a look at the camera. Yeah, what?
I have a question. How do you upgrade versions on Android devices?
I believe it's in the settings. Is it not?
Oh, okay, because I never used an Android device extensively. So
I haven't either. I'm just guessing. I do like the parallax they're doing here. I'm actually scrolling down the webpage and it's actually showing me the features here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, everyone's obsessed with parallax these days. Okay, we get it. You can code. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I do like the parallax. I do like parallax effects. So yeah, let's actually take a look at a spec sheet now that we know what it looks like. Let's take a look at the specs. Ooh, I like the animations they're doing here. So we got NFC, wireless charging, Gorilla Glass 3. Oh, it is a 1080p display. Holy shit, that's 445 pixels per inch. Woo, okay. So basically, you won't see pixels on this thing. It's that sharp. Standby time up to 300 hours, 17 hours of talk time. It looks like we got 4G and 3G. There we go. 8-megapixel camera. And... oh, that's what I was looking for. It's a Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 clocked at 2.3. With an Adreno 330 for the GPU. And that's 450 megahertz. And it only weighs 130 grams. And for those of you on the Imperial system, I'm not converting that in my head, because I don't know how. So, let's take a look at some more photos here of this new phone. Also, I know Motorola is another Google thing. Google has the Google Nexus, which I believe LG makes. Yep, as we're seeing by the logos here. But Google also owns Motorola, and they do the Moto X. There was also talking about a Moto G. That will be another phone. But yep, let's just take a look at these nice photos.
Gee.
It's my G's from the hood. I put my phone in my hood.
No.
I put my hood on, and it falls out on the floor. But it won't break because it's probably got Gorilla Glass. I dropped my phone a million times. All of my phones, never had a cracked screen in my life. All my iPads, any electronic device I've ever owned, I've never had a cracked screen. And I don't put cases on them. I only put a case on my most recent phone. And I had one on my iPod Touch for a while. But I just don't do cases. I like this little scrolling gallery. Look at all these nice pictures. That's a nice picture there. It's pretty thin. Yeah, as Colin Hay would say, that is overkill. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't see the point of that. Because mathematically, I mean, if I compare these in person, I'm not sure if I'll be able to tell a difference. Because I've heard from reviewers that you really can't tell a difference at a certain number of pixels per inch. Because using trigonometry, you can figure out how small a pixel should be for the average viewing distance until the pixels can't be visible. So you hold your phone away like 10 inches from your face or whatever. They need to calculate from that distance how small they need to make the pixels so they're not visible, so they're very crisp. And usually, the human retina, at least from what I know, the human retina can usually not discern the pixels if it's above 329, or around, like maximum is 329 pixels per inch. So if 329 pixels per inch is basically the maximum the retina can go, why would they bother going to 420? Now, mathematically, that's what I've heard, but in person it might make a difference. But from reviews that I've read about other phones, they can't tell a difference. And, you know, that's if you have 20/20 vision. If your vision's a little bit off, you'll probably definitely not notice a difference. I mean, I'm nearsighted. I can see about 2 feet clearly. After that, I need glasses. I can't see. So when I'm using my computer, great. Driving a rocket ship, flying a rocket ship more rather, do that in my spare time, I need glasses. Which is probably totally illegal. Because I don't even think you can be an astronaut or even an air pilot if you wear glasses. Actually, I don't even know if they allow contacts. It's probably different by country. So, I don't know. So, 32 gigabyte maximum there. And there we go. I believe that is the gist. Yeah, we went through the view full tech specs. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. 1.3 rear, 8 meg, 23 milliamp hours, 17-hour talk time. We got that. Yep, looks like we covered all that. Oh, dual microphones. That's good. GPS, gyroscope, accelerometer, compass, ambient light sensor, proximity sensor, pressure sensor. Wonder for what. And it looks like 2 gigs of RAM as well. So there you go. That is the Nexus 5. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Bitches. And yeah, you
Yeah, boy.
Oh, there's the kid from the commercial where he looks up what glossophobia is. Thought that was rather clever.
Oh, yeah.
Glossophobia is the fear of public speaking.
Fuck you, Google now. You don't know shit.
Yeah, the voice really isn't that bad. I was just exaggerating. It actually works rather well. Glossophobia. Okay, let's see. What do we got next here? Apple Campus 2. All right, let's get an update on that. Oh, see, I have my topic list on my other display, so it keeps opening the windows on the other display there. So, we actually, let's go on the CC blog here.
The blag.
Because we made a post of it, too. So, for those who were following tech news for like the past couple years, we know that Apple's planning on making a new campus. They have the one at One Infinite Loop right now. That's the one they've had ever since the beginning. That's their current headquarters. And we know they're planning on building that new one. And if you've been following our show or just following tech news, you pretty much know what it's going to look like. It's that big circle. But the new bit of news is what the new auditorium entrance is going to look like. It looks like there's going to be a tunnel, based on this little schematic here. There's going to be a tunnel that leads into the auditorium. But also, out in this like very scenic, fieldy path, as you can see here, Like, out in the middle of that is this cylindrical glass room, and that's the entrance. You take the staircase inside this room underground, and that brings you into their new auditorium. And it looks like it's going to seat about 1,000 people, so I'm assuming we're going to be seeing more of their products here, their product events, instead of at Yerba Buena or the California Theater. I have a feeling they're going to be doing more of that stuff just at their own headquarters now, except for WWDC. That has like 5,500 people, so they need to do that at Moscone still. But I really like this design. I believe this is just a 3D rendering, but it's a very impressive 3D rendering. It's just kind of cool. It really is almost like spaceship or alien-like. You're in the middle of a field, and then there's this man-made glass and metal cylindrical thing sitting there. I think it's cool. Now, when there's like a press event, I don't know if press are going to like walking on this path, but they might. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like something out of a movie. Probably because it almost could qualify to be so. It is just a rendering. We don't know what the final one's going to look like yet, but it should look pretty awesome. Does anyone know when it was supposed to be done being built? I think it was 2015, 2016. It's a big-ass building. So I'm guessing 2016. I don't know if they'll have, like, public venues like they do at the current campus. You can go to that store. I don't know if they plan to do that for Campus 2. But we'll see. Probably in a year or two we'll get some more information. And yeah, these mock-ups are by Norman Foster from Cupertino.org. Alright. Let's take a look at the CalDigit Thunderbolt station. And if there's any Thunderbolt users out there, I'm using it right now to run my displays. This might be pretty nice. So, oops. Well, I meant to go here anyway. So, if you don't know what Thunderbolt is, it's basically an extremely fast, versatile I.O., which Apple helped develop and they adopted in their computers. And now, excuse me, and now you're starting to see it in other machines. And basically what this docking system is, let me get a good shot of it here. Since Thunderbolt is so versatile, you can basically plug in any kind of device you want to it. Video, Ethernet, a hard drive. So this is what the dock looks like. It connects through Thunderbolt, and then you can plug in any peripherals you want through this docking station. So, for example, it looks like you can plug Thunderbolt in, and then you have dual Thunderbolt out, or it's one in and then one out. Not really sure from this shot. But you can also power USB 3, Ethernet, HDMI, and there's an additional super speed USB 3 there. Excuse me. Audio in and audio out. So you can run all this stuff through one connection because Thunderbolt can handle a bunch of different I.O. because it's made to daisy chain, supports 6 daisy chain devices, and it can transfer data in virtually any form, dual channel, so I believe that's simultaneously up and down. Hey, Cool Star, thanks for joining us. At 10 gigabits per second, and that's Thunderbolt 1. Thunderbolt 2 does the same thing, but at 20 gigabits per second. So that can power things like 4K displays, things like the Pegasus 2, which we talked about kind of last week while the stream was crashing. I don't even know if anyone got any of what we talked about. I didn't even bother putting the podcast up. It was so bad. But yeah, so drives like that, you could store like 32 terabytes, 20 gigabits a second on a RAID array. That would be incredibly fast. I would never run out of space. I actually recently just switched to a 2 terabyte scratch disk, USB 3 powered, so that's what I edit off of now. So basically, it's a lot quieter. It doesn't make as much noise. It's like 2.5 times faster than FireWire 800, and it's twice the size of my last drive. So that would be nice to use Final Cut Pro with. I haven't used it a lot with this new computer, but from what I have used, it's pretty nice.
It's brilliant.
Yep. So, if you want one, in US dollars, you can get this Thunderbolt docking station.
$599 US dollars.
Yes, $199 on November.
No, I said no. 599 US dollars.
Oh, I thought you said $199 because it actually is $199. Available November 4th. So yeah, I don't really have a use for this, but it would be pretty bitchin' to have. I don't want to drop the money on that right now. For me, since I really don't have any Thunderbolt devices, I use USB 3, which is still pretty fast. So that's why I bought that Sateki 7-port USB 3 hub. And you'll actually see that in the setup video, my late 2013 setup video on Tuesday. It looks like we'll get that out. Okay, this is an interesting one. This one's really, really interesting. I want to know what you guys think in the chat room here. Remember that block phones concept? I don't know if we actually covered it on CCL, but basically it was a concept that phones are made out of blocks. Yeah, phone blocks. Modular components to the phone. Motorola revealed a plan, a rather ambitious plan. What?
You said Motorola.
I don't think so. I'll listen to the recording and see how stupid I sound. So Motorola has these blocks here. They're all modular. Each of them houses different components, and they're interchangeable to build a custom phone device. So, for example, let's say your camera's out of date. Oh, there's a new camera module. I can unplug it from my phone and put on a new one. That's what the whole idea of modular smartphones is. So they don't go out of date. So in theory, this may seem good. You know, here's some shots of it. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work in the real world yet. But in theory, this may be a good idea. Now, I don't know. Would it be easier to break maybe since it's all modular and it's all these connected components? Could it break easier? Is that a worry? What if like you lose a part? I mean, oh gosh. So I don't know if I would want this, but I guess it would be overall less expensive than getting a new phone like every other year. That's the other thing. How would contracts work with this? Would contracts say, you can get 2 module upgrades every other year? I don't know. Like, I don't know how it's going to work with contracts, but this is very early on. They have a video explaining this as well. I'm going to skim through it just to see a couple things here. It looks like it's very weird cartoony stuff right there. But here's what I want to show. Because these are the modules here. So let me just, let me put that in 360. So here. This is kind of what it would look like. The phone is here, and all these other squares are the modules that connect through these pins here. Take a look.
I'm actually kind of glad someone's actually doing something with that concept so soon.
Yeah, I was surprised to see how soon it was. Yeah. I didn't think this was going to happen that soon, but yeah, it's basically just a chassis with these pins here, and then you just slide in the parts that you want. I don't know how securely it holds them in there, but I'm assuming if this ever gets released, it would have to be pretty secure because you don't want parts just falling off in your pocket or on the ground or something. Because, gosh, a phone just falling apart in perfect squares. That'd be weird. like my camera fell off my phone. It's just, how do you say that to someone? Hey, take a picture. No, I can't. My camera fell off my phone. And it looks like they got some developer kits coming out in December. So very interesting. Like SC said, it's pretty amazing that someone actually is doing something so soon with this phone block concept.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And you have an iPhone 5C right now, yeah?
Yeah.
How are you liking that?
It's pretty good, actually. I'm digging it so far.
Good. Did you get a blue one?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the blue one's the most popular seller for the 5C.
It reminds me of the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, for those who are wondering, yeah, I'm not upgrading to the 5S or anything, mainly because, well, contracts, costs, so iPhone 6, we'll see what it's like, and we'll go from there. Right now, I'm still on a 5. I love the 5. I use it every day. So there you go. Phone blocks. Hey, when we ask for a title at the end of the show to title this podcast, you know, maybe we'll title it something with blocks. That might be related. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this one's, oh, geez, like I said, there's a lot of interesting ones this week. Apple's investor conference call went on this week. The stock went down, of course. But as normal as this seems, one thing that may be a little unexpected is Tim Cook talking about new product categories. Now, I guess he did do that during what was it, the All Things Digital conference, or was that Steve Jobs? No, that was Tim Cook actually. Yeah, they talked about exciting new product categories, and what we're looking at from speculation from Apple in 2014 is at least the announcement of 2 new categories, not just updated products, because that will always be happening. They update their Macs like every 9 months. They update their iPad and iPhone every year. But we're not talking just a new product in the current product lines. We're talking about a new product line, a whole new category even. The speculation is a standalone television and an iWatch, which would be a touchscreen wristwatch device that, well, you wear on your wrist. So that is what we're seeing for 2014 in terms of new product categories. And,
It's new!
Yeah. I'm excited. I think an iWatch would be a cool idea. The television, definitely too, but for me personally, I don't think I'd buy that, but the watch would be nice to have. Because that's always with you. Your phone used to be the thing that was always with you, but it really isn't. Sometimes it's in your pocket, and it's on silent, you miss something, or you leave it on your dresser or whatever, and you're downstairs, you miss a call, or a text message or something. With a wristwatch, it's always with you. If you're working, it's always with you. If you're driving, it's there. It'd be great for, like, turn-by-turn directions if you're walking or driving somewhere, because instead of having to look onto your dashboard or something to check a GPS, it's just right there on your wrist. Turn by turn, it'll show an arrow and maybe a map. It'll probably have a built-in speaker, so it can actually talk to you. And most likely a microphone as well to do Siri and dictation or whatever other features and apps that could use such technology. But yeah, that's what we're seeing. And according to the display manufacturer information we read, it looks like it's going to be like a 1.69 inch screen in a 1:1 aspect ratio. So that looks like to be the thing it's manufacturing. It may look kind of like this screen, kind of like they did with the iPod Nano, but probably have a different band design. Because this is an actual product for the iPod Nano. So, yeah, that looks exciting. 2014. Some great things. Hopefully also Half-Life 3. Because it's been a long time. I don't know, my running bet is still going that we'll at least hear about Half-Life 3 from Valve officially in 2013. But I'm really starting to sweat in the collar now because I might be wrong and Valve's not going to say shit. Oh, it's been a long time since the last one.
Wait, what did you say?
Let's talk about Half-Life 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be an eternity since they announced that for real.
Yeah.
And then after that, it'll be another eternity since when they actually release it.
Half-Life Infinity, coming in an eternity.
In the year 2142.
Yeah, really. No, I'm excited to test out new and upcoming games, especially on this new graphics processor. I'm ready for Half-Life 3 and Stanley's Parable.
Yes.
Okay. This topic I was going to show last week, but because of the show issues, I actually didn't get to, but I'd still like to show it. Computer Clan Live covers tech, but not just tech like phones and computers, but any kind of technology, including space travel. So let's take a look here. This is a very interesting video from NASA. And basically it's close-up footage of the sun. And their cameras are, I don't know all the technical terms, I don't work for NASA, but they're very heavily filtered. They have like solar filters on them so the lenses and sensors don't get damaged from all the bright light. It kind of filters it out so you can see the surface of the sun. The sun's really bright. It's emitting a lot of gamma rays and stuff. It would probably not be good for cameras, regular cameras, to stare at it, let alone your eyeballs. Especially this close. I don't even really know how they did this because I didn't really read the article. I just saw the video because I was that amazed by it. So what the sun does is it has... Yeah. It has these little solar flares. You know, the sun just kind of like shoots itself out into space, and it's like these big... Yeah, it's like these big arms of fire and rings of fire and stuff. But here...
yeah.
Fire. I was just thinking that. But this is called the Canyon of Fire because the way it's shaped, the way the surface is shaped here, it kind of looks like a canyon. So I'll just play that back. Just take a look at that. That is crazy. This is not an animation or anything. This is actual footage with their equipment of the surface of the sun. See, like, here's some examples of it flaring out. There's another shot right there. Yeah, and it creates, like, this canyon effect there. And it is unbelievable how fast that is traveling. I think the sun is 800,000 miles wide. And look at how far that's traveled. That's got to be extremely fast.
Extremely
fast. It's just a blur of red. It's crazy. I mean, oh, gosh. Just, space is really cool.
We are so insignificant.
Let me just check that out. So, I just thought that was interesting. The fact that we're even able to film that stuff. Who knows? Maybe we'll land a guy on the sun. Just kidding. That is... I don't even see how that's possible. But that'd be cool. Hey, I'm walking on the sun. Let's plant a Canadian flag or something. On the sun. Okay. So that's that. I just thought that was pretty cool. One more space thing. And then we'll move on. So let me just get some things queued up here. Oh, I forgot to play the tech topic opening animation. Silly me. I'm using this new software, and I totally forgot I can click buttons and do that. But yeah. So for our last tech topic here, another space thing. And, yep, here it is. So are we aware what Virgin Galactic is? You know what that is? In case you guys don't.
No. Oh, yeah. The rocket thing.
Yeah, takes you into space. You experience weightlessness. It's like $250,000. If you don't have that kind of money, and you still want to go near space, not exactly experience weightlessness, but still get very high up, it's a lot less expensive. It's only $75,000. But it's really freaking cool, bitches. I mean, just check this out. You're like looking at clouds and shit. Okay.
What's 75,000?
It's basically a helium balloon that takes you up to the edge of the atmosphere here. You're in this little capsule, and you have the parachute in this giant helium balloon, and it hovers you above the Earth's horizon. You'll see the blackness of the sky. I mean, not the blackness of the sky, the blackness of space. You'll see the blue band of the sky. You'll see the sun. You'll see the shadows. You'll be way above the clouds. You actually do go up this high. It is very incredible. Just look at the clouds beneath you, and it's just black and stars up here. It's incredible. So it will take you that high up. It is really amazing. Now, once again, 75 grand. That's a bucket list thing right there. I would love to do this. But, you know, 75 grand! Who knows?
75 grand!
Save up the CC's budget.
Yeah, we'll find a way. We'll get a budget. I think it's actually, you can fit, I don't know how many people can fit. You get a free beverage.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Coke,
it's
Zero
actually
G
really,
edition.
despite it looking small, it's actually very comfortable on the inside is what people are saying. I don't know how many people can go in there, but I'm guessing it's like 2 to 4. I'm guessing maybe 2. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to do something like this one day. Just being able to float that high up. I mean, that's... wow.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. And that's actually a shot of that's Gravity, the movie. But this is a shot of the Virgin Galactic ship, which is a lot more money. How much do you have to pay the company to work on that balloon? What do you mean? That's a cool shot right there. Oh yeah, it looks like there's 2 people in this shot here. I don't know if this is an actual photo or if it's a rendering. I can't tell by this. It's It's a little too photorealistic, but, you know, people are capable of making very photorealistic renderings these days. But that one part could be a real photo. That could be a real photo, too. That's real footage, I know that. Yeah, it would just be cool to look out the window and see the star field. I don't know if you would see it like this. I mean, that could be shopped because I know there's a lot of stars there, but your eyes can't pick up that. I don't think your eyes can pick up that many stars there. I don't think we have that dense of a visible star field right here. Then again, I've never been in space. I don't know. That might be possible. I have no idea. From Earth, you can't see that. But if you do set up a camera and you do a long exposure shot, you will actually pick up stars you cannot see with your eye. I've done it. It's really cool. Because you look into the sky and there's maybe like 36 stars. You do like a 30-second exposure on your camera and all of a sudden there's like 400. It is just the craziest thing ever. But yeah, that could actually be shopped there. That might be just generated. But still, you would still see stars. What I see here looks a little more realistic. Okay. So that's that. Just wanted to share that. I love space stuff. So does Brian Regan.
Oi. Space.
Space. Okay. I'm going over the list. That looks like that's it for tech topics. It looks like we're good with tech topics here. A lot of cool things going on. So, we'll now move on to the next part of the show, which is our weekly selections. This part of the show is, well, it's called Weekly Selections for a reason. We select things, and oh my gosh, look at what happened there. Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to the software. I gotta actually press preview and let that go. Boom! Okay, yeah, mastered it. Okay. I don't know if that cross-dissolve was a little laggy. It was a little laggy in the preview, but I'm not sure if it actually came through smooth on the stream because, once again, training in new software. But, yes, weekly selections is the part of the show where we do selections that we pick weekly. And we do our favorites here. We have a couple of them. And this part of the show is a little more random and comical, fun, in addition to what we do with tech. So it's kind of it's still tech related for certain things. We use technology to have fun, but yes, it's more comical and random in a way. So our first weekly selection is the file extension of the day, brought to you by fileinfo.com. And the file extension of the day is a .prf. No idea. Oh, it's an Outlook profile file. It's a profile file. And Windows System file. Oh, so that was a joke, Skyber? Yeah, I didn't really get that because it really didn't seem like a joke, because normally you were just like, yeah, I didn't get anything you had to say there, sir. How much do I have to pay the company to work on a balloon? Usually they'd pay you if you have credentials. You have a master's degree in balloonology. Or whatever it's called. Alright, let's go to our random number generator. Open up Mac Tracker. Mac Tracker is full of Apple products. We just like to pick one at random. But we don't do the picking, actually. It's basically, this is a huge museum of Apple products we can scroll through, but we let the random number generator pick for us. So, we do 1 through 30. 28. So, that brings us to the year 2011. And there's 26 products in 2011. So we'll do 1 through 26. And we get 14. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The Apple product of the day for this episode of CCL is the iPod Touch 4th generation, still supported, released in 2012, configurable up to 64 gigabytes, and this is what it looked like. Sexy. Wait a minute, this wasn't released in 2012. Oh, discontinued in 2012, was introduced in 2010. That's what I thought. Yeah, this was the first iPod to have a Retina display. It had new design. First one to have cameras as well. It was pretty cool. I remember when I first got it, I was like, wow, this is the greatest thing ever. And then, like, a year later, it's like, why? Why? Oh, it wasn't laggy? Thank you for letting me know. That's good news. It was just the preview. Good. Thank you. Yeah, I had an iPod Touch, and it was great, but it just, you know, putting newer software and apps on there, it was just slow, and that's when we went to iPhones, so. Good. Yeah, the iPod is still a very big seller, but it hasn't been updated in a while. But I guess it's a lower priority thing from Apple. I mean, it kind of makes sense. The iPod's more of just like a consumer-only device, really. It doesn't need to be updated as often. iPhones, iPads, Macs are the most frequently updated thing. And that makes sense because they're used in enterprise, professional users and whatnot. Hey, you streamer, thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, if you've been here before, you probably know how to use the nick command. But if you have a Ustream account, you can sign in with the Ustream name, or you could use a nick command just so I can see who you are. Because otherwise you just show up as a 6-digit number. And also, if anyone's commenting on the YouTube comments, that's fine too. We just don't moderate that as much, so let me actually check and see if anyone was there. Normally, we just encourage you to go to our chat room because that's more monitored. But let's take a look just to see if we missed anything. Oh, the stream status is warning me to change a keyframe frequency. I'm using the profile that they gave me, but it looks like it's coming through okay. So let me just double check that though. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it says stream status bad, but it looks good to us, and I haven't had any problems reported, so looks good. So, okay, so one person, Lidionaire Productions in the chat asked, that won't work for the block phones they were referring to. How would they sell new phones in the future? That's just it. They wouldn't sell new phones in the future. They would sell new modules. That's what they would do. That would be the moneymaker. Mm-hmm. You heard it here first. Okay. Let's move on to a very comical part of the show, Bad Translator, which is just a lot of fun. If you don't know what this is, you'll catch on very quickly. But for people who do know, send us in some phrases or sentences, and let's put them in the Bad Translator and have some fun. Let's set it to 35, and put it on random. Alright, so anyone, Skype chat, call, IRC, send them in, and let's see what we can do. And of course I have to wait like 40 seconds because the stream has to travel to people and then they have to hear me say that and then they type it in. Leather boot, leather boot, leather boot.
Did the boots hit the floor?
Windows Crap Edition 13 will never come out. That was the suggestion. Oh, talk to Microsoft. We are translating, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out what this translates to. The website is actually working today. Hooray!
Where's he gonna go? What's it gonna be? Nobody knows!
Nobody knows until it's done, which it isn't. Now it is. It translated to Mazclado version 13 enter. Bravo. Anything else? We got, let's get to better ones. I got some, oh wait, did I check my Twitter here? Got Twitter open. I can keep more apps open now because normally when we streamed, it would be using like 80% of our processing power. When we updated to Mavericks, Wirecast actually ended up using much less processing power. I don't know if that's good or bad for the app itself, but right now we're using CamTwist and Adobe Flash Media Encoder. We're only using 20% of our processor. Before we were using like 60 to 80. So we're using like 3 to 4 times less computing power. And since we're on faster hardware, we also have more resources and speed available to us. And so that's great. So streaming is a lot better. Plus, now that we have more displays hooked up, we can actually monitor more things at once too. Very nice update. Plus, it's quieter, so you don't hear like as much white noise in the background when it's quiet on the mic. Everything is just really good with this new system. Yeah, I'm checking my Twitter here. Oh yeah, some mentalist tweets. People are going crazy because apparently Red John's being revealed this weekend. Yeah, I can see why people are going crazy because, you know, 6 years of the show and you have no idea. My money's on Hafner. I might be right. I made a $4,000 bet with someone, so I hope I'm right. Oh, gosh, I hope I'm right. Oh, maybe I could bribe the writers to change the show.
Guess who's back from a dinner?
You! Oh, dinner. That's right. My plump
No,
pizza...
plot twist, it was me.
Wait, what?
I'm the one that's back from dinner.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're the
cool.
one who's back from
All
dinner. It
along.
wasn't me. I've been here this entire time.
Speaking of dinner, the new sentence for the translator is, my plump pizza felt like committing adultery, so he was thrown into prison for murdering a family of cheese. Let's translate
Murdering
this.
a family of cheese.
Yeah, let's
Good-
translate that,
Good
man.
job.
Let's translate it. Uh-huh. That's what I'm
Pizza
talking
these
about.
days. Pizza, my God.
Pizza's
Oh
like
man,
pizza's like the only frozen food that is like halfway acceptable
pizza.
to me. I'm not a huge frozen food guy. Kind of like Gordon Ramsay. You know, he'll flip shit. But the pizza, it's all right. It works. All right, it translated to, this is a prison, adultery and family shakai man cheese pizza with pictures.
Ooh, picture, pickety pick.
What?
Nothing.
Let's translate this one. Oh, okay, I put the wrong one in there, but it looks like it translated okay. Also, for those of you who weren't here when we were doing the initial announcements at the beginning of the show, we have a new setup video. This is for my setup. We do this like once a year or so. And since everything changed recently, I thought it'd be a perfect time to do a setup video. So just to give you a little sneak peek, this could be our thumbnail design. Like, this could be in the background. We'd put text over it. I just did some nice long exposure shots of the computer in a dark room. It looks pretty nifty. So, little teaser there. We should have that up on Tuesday. We might have a Visual Basic tutorial up on Monday on Real Deal. And then the setup video on Tuesday. And after that, I have no immediate plans. I don't think any other CC members do. I know Michael and Matt are still working on C Cubed.
Yeah, all I'm waiting for right now for the next one. Should I mention something about the next one? Or should I just wait
Oh,
on
you got a little teaser or something you got for us?
No, I'm just saying that all I'm waiting for is Matt to send me the video so I can
Oh.
convert it.
I don't know why he needs to send you the video. That's kind of a waste of time. You should just send
Well,
it to me.
because do you have the app to convert it?
No, I asked... Well, first of all, I do, yeah, because you actually showed me a really good one. But I actually talked to him about codecs and formats and stuff, and I asked him if he could do it in QuickTime now. In the end, he said, yeah, I'll do that, but it was a bit of a battle at first. I'm like, seriously?
What? Just for asking, what was his sort of
Okay,
like,
he
reason?
said, I hate talking about people behind their back, but it's not really terrible. But basically, I asked him, can you use QuickTime? And he's like, yuck, Apple's native format. And I just face-palmed so hard, I think I broke my metacarpals. But QuickTime is like the industry standard for video editing. I have never been to a video house or a college that edits videos with WMV. I mean, just what?
WMV is the future, man.
WMV is good for distribution, and it's not even really that good for distribution because it's not really cross-platform. Because, like, if you want to run it on a Mac, you got to do all this third-party stuff, and if you want to convert, you got to buy software or use something that gets around it, like this program Michael showed me. But for video editing, it's not optimized for rendering. It's not optimized just for scrubbing or anything. QuickTime is. The QuickTime format is, especially with ProRes. That's a very powerful codec. You know, we could use WMVs, but it's just another level of converting we have to do just to make it optimized for editing. So we try to avoid that. Okay, so back to the translation. It translated to, oh, my new MacBook. You can open the item.
Oh wait, we could open the item?
Like in an RPG.
I guess so.
Yeah, really.
Let's see. Martin has one. This is his. Let me start translating it and then I'll read it. Martin's is, I never thought the time was right, but however, the power of the Google Empire wiped my army into pieces. Probably a reference to Computer Showdown because that was one of the armies. Computer Empire, or the Google Empire. Oh no, this one broke the translator. No, fatal error.
The Google Empire is too strong.
Job, job, job.
No, Final Cut Pro 10, yeah. Final Cut Pro 10 is what we do. Speaking of shows and things, Computer Showdown, yeah, it's good. I got my stuff rendered on the Mac Mini. I let that render. It's going well. I know people have been waiting for 44 for a while, but like I said, we'll have an official statement coming out in a few weeks. But basically, we're gonna try to redesign the show. That's what we will be doing in the future. And one of my ideas is I want to have all the characters like originally redrawn. I don't want to just use icons that other people made anymore. I want to actually have original, like similar looking but redrawn graphics of it all. And you know, SC is good at that stuff. I'm learning Illustrator.
Redrawn graphics of what? Wait, what? What?
Like the logos, like the Finder face, or like maybe the Tux Penguin. That one we might be okay with because that's open source and everyone loves it. Yeah, but you know, I recently started training. I can
definitely work on that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be something for the future Computer Showdown. And I started training in Illustrator in a college class recently, and I love the program.
Or do you?
Or do I? It's pretty bitchin'.
Or do I?
I'm glad that Adobe retinized Illustrator, because using Illustrator on a Retina display is a treat. And the translator broke again. Martin, you cursed our translator. Where?
Good George.
Let's try.
I've been saying that all week now. So whenever I feel a situation is important to say good job, I just said good job.
I say George.
Oh, hey, L. Diener Productions. Thanks for coming to the IRC. Yeah, let me try one level less of translation. Ugh, it's getting a little glitchy. Nope. It's dead. The bad translator has a tendency to do that. Let's try blocks, man. This is shorter. That might work better. Translate. And no. So, we're going to close that. We're going to empty the cache and reset the browser and try again.
Ding, ding, ding.
Cache.
Ding, ding, ding.
Cache.
Ding, ding, ding.
Got the cache.
Ding, 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 ding.
By the way, I love this shared links feature in Safari here. I have it open right here. It just... Basically, when you have your top sites and you're viewing your favorite sites here on the sidebar now, it'll automatically pull any links shared in the Twitter accounts and just put them right there. I think that's really nice. Alright, let's try this again. We'll try 18 maybe. Translate! And it's still broken.
You want me to try?
Yeah, try. Here's the thing. Yeah, I don't know if we would go all out with arms and legs, because I don't know, that might look kind of weird for certain things. But things like
arms and legs.
But things like making the eyes move, making the eyes blink, making the facial expressions change, or something, just something like that. Because when we redraw everything in Illustrator, the cool thing is when you throw it into Flash, you can just separate all the vectors and do whatever the hell you want with it. And then we can animate it and whatnot. I'm not sure if we'll go as far as lip syncing, because that can be a bitch, but we could do like some basic lip syncing with Motion, because Motion has a pretty well built audio analyzer which will animate things based on waveforms.
Okay, translating.
Yep, translate. Since we can't do it here, Michael's gonna try for us. Michael to the rescue.
No.
Michael Moore plays.
Did it not work?
Nope, I got the same exact thing. It would not translate.
See?
Here, I'm gonna try 18 out of random language.
Does their website like only break when we do it? I mean, just wow.
It's the same, probably not. Oh, we're on a period. Oh, it's going 18 languages, random language order.
All right, well, tell us what you get when it's done. Oh, it's broken for you too, Martin? Dang. Their servers must not be that reliable.
You know, I would play the Jeopardy theme on my trumpet. Oh, God.
Did it stop?
Yep. Here, I could tell you the results from English to French.
Yeah, try that.
Okay, here, let me go back to Bing and put that in Bing. Bing.
Yeah, let me try 8 translations. Yeah, 8 translations looks like it's working. That will be nowhere near as fun, but it's worth a shot. If Bing can remain the same, please. Maybe not.
Probably not. Okay,
Josh.
so... Yep, that's the exact same thing that I got. If Bing will remain the same, comma, please, maybe not.
Nice. Okay, let's see here. It looks like this will be a good time. Oh, unless anyone has any other suggestions, but this website seems to be kind of flaky. So I think we'll move on from that. So, we will now get back into, or go into, I should say. Oh, look at that, Tech Topics, that ain't right. Still training in the software. But Media Time, yeah, that's what I was doing. Media Time is the part of the show where we can do link sharing. Maybe I have a vid pic. If you have any websites or something you want to share with us, or maybe a video, send it in the chat room. We'll take a look. And you got any videos or anything you want to share, that would be just dandy, and we'll take a look at that. I'll see if I have a vid pic. I'm going to go through my vid pics.
Dandy.
Going through my vid pics, finding something interesting. Don't know. Well, there's a few things interesting in here. I just don't know if I want to share them. There's this pretty cool Key and Peele video that Freddie W did, but it's kind of long.
What about the one GTA video that I sent you yesterday?
Oh, that's a really long one.
The 3-minute one?
3 minute? Oh, I don't think I put that in my favorites list here.
Oh. You need me to send it
Oh,
back?
no. We might not do that because we're kind of starting to phase out showing videos.
I just found this cool HTML template on DeviantArt.
Alright, we'll take a look. That will be link sharing. And it's not like we don't like showing videos on our stream. It's just we don't like showing like other people's content as much. Oh, the links are not coming through. That's weird. I thought it was it's mode plus U, right? Is that links?
Did you try uppercase U?
Oh, is it an uppercase U? Let's try that.
Probably.
It didn't do anything. It didn't read. If I do plus lowercase u, though, nothing.
It shouldn't say, like, mode change.
It usually does.
It does for you?
The links are not well, I'm using Lime Chat. What are you using?
I just use Colloquy.
Yeah, it's probably different. Alright, change it to minus u. Now I'm going to do plus u. Oh, you know what? I bet it didn't show up because it was already on plus u. So, how come the links are being censored? IRC, what?
Wah, wah, wah.
Let's try that again. /mode minus u. Okay, try sending in your links again. Martin and Blocks, I saw 2 links from you. They looked censored, though. So try that. But, you know, there is this really cool video. I'm not going to show... This might be my vid pic just to talk about. I don't want to show it because it's actually kind of long. But it's a Portal fan film. It's actually really well made. It's got like 383,000 views, so it's pretty good. It's by Colin and Connor. It's called Portal Survive, live action short. Check that out. This is a very well made one. It's kind of like Inside Aperture, live action. GLaDOS comes alive, shit hits the fan.
Hey, fun fact: that video was originally called Lab Rat, but as it turns out, there's already a Portal short called Lab Rat on YouTube. So they had to rename it.
Yeah. So they got some really good CG here, some good color grading, nice, freehand film there, freehand cinematography. Yeah, it's really well made. I really enjoyed it. So check that out. Colin and Connor, Portal Survive. That is my vid pick for the week. That was a treat to watch.
And after we're done here, I want to ask you if I could do something.
Yeah, one sec. Okay, sorry guys, hang on. Hold on to your links for a second. They won't come through. I don't know why. That's really strange. I don't know what's going on here. Let me try opening up mode again. Nope, that's not an option.
Well, now that we're waiting, I think this would be a perfect time.
Okay.
Ready?
Sure. What do you got? Oh gosh.
Actually, no. I'm doing it towards my computer monitor. Let me try it one more time. This one, I hope, will not be as bad. Wow, hold on. My mouthpiece is not warm. Okay.
Kind of. Nice. And the links are working.
Oh wow.
I just found this website that has awesome themes that are HTML5 and they look amazing. And
Oh yeah.
they're free.
Yeah. We'll take a look at. We got that here. Okay, so we got the HTML page. Oh.
This looks brilliant.
Martin, did this happen to you? Oh man, you got the broken folder on your iPod Mini. Are these your photos? Oh gosh.
I use this one.
Yeah, I have an iPod Mini. It actually still works. But yeah. I love old technology. Heck, I would still have my TRS-80 if it worked, but it didn't. I wasn't just going to keep it around, so we kind of just disassembled it.
You know what I have to say about the iPad or the iPod Mini failing?
What? What's that?
Oh, haven't you seen Dramatic Chipmunk?
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you'd play like taps or something.
Oh, okay. I can actually do that.
I thought you were trying to do a Mac Def sound.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. That's what I was hearing.
That'd be more like a
Cool Star asks, what do you guys think's... Well, excuse me. Grammar. Okay.
Ooh, grammar.
Which do you guys think looks better, iOS 6 or iOS 7? Let's answer that. Personally, I think iOS 7 looks better than iOS 6. But you're asking us, so anyone, would you like to give input on that?
I personally really like the new layout that they took of the iOS 7.
Yeah, and I will tell you your audio's a bit quiet because your auto gain probably kicked in.
Yeah, probably. Hold up. Let me...
These are some interesting themes. I'm not a huge theme guy because I feel like if I use a theme that I didn't make it and I like making things, but if you're a person that doesn't know jack about CSS or HTML5, go for it. I only use it for certain things like on a WordPress site.
I know a little bit of HTML.
Yeah? Yeah.
What?
Okay, I improved my audio gain.
That's better. Alright, looks like okay. Looks like we got Dr. Evil here. This is gonna be good. I love Dr. Evil.
I don't know any Dr. Evil music, so I can't do it on here.
That's perfectly good. Alright, so I'm just gonna switch to Flash Media Encoder because like I said, new program, I'm gonna make sure the audio from Safari works. I can't seem to pull these into QuickTime anymore. Ever since the new version of OS X came out, I am unable to take these videos and put them into QuickTime. But yeah, you should be able to hear it. That sounds good. It looks like it's coming through. But I'll definitely zoom it in here, so it'll be good. Dr. Evil plays Battlefield 3.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to my lair. $1 million. Dude, I love this movie. I love Austin Powers. The audio wasn't working. It was coming through here. I'm gonna double check though. But thanks for letting me know. I mean, I'll double check it. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Audio Hijack does not work with Safari.
Oh, that's good.
It's not working with Safari. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna download them, and run them through QuickTime. I'm sorry you couldn't hear that. Thanks for letting me know. This is the only one that we screwed up on, though, so thankfully. Yeah, I'm waiting for an... Okay, whoever's doing that noise, it'd be nice if you mute your input. But yes, we're still waiting for some software updates on certain apps. Ada Blasi said iOS 7 looks childish. Well, I can understand that.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, I can understand why someone would think that. I personally think it looks great. But, like I said, the flatter appearance can definitely put that into someone's head. Alright, so, take 2. Dr. Evil plays Battlefield 3. So what we'll do is, I should be able to turn this on, and now you should be able to hear it.
We get the warhead, and we hold the world ransom for...
$1 million!
$1 million.
That was good.
You know, I have one simple request.
Freaking sharks with freaking laser beams on their freaking head.
And that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Laser beam.
That makes me angry. And when Dr. Evil gets angry, Mr.
People
Bigglesworth gets upset. And when Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset,
click!
People die!
That was awesome!
Just know I have a whole bag of shh with your name on it.
Okay, there you go. Dr. Evil plays Battlefield 3.
Send that in the Skype chat.
Absolutely. Let me get the link here. Yeah, it's a good movie. Mr. Bigglesworth gets very upset. And when Mr. Bigglesworth gets very upset, people die! L. Diner Productions, sorry I keep bombing your name. iOS 7 was a train wreck. I don't know if that's fair to say, considering it was like a very popular download. So popular that college campuses across the US, their network was going out, because so many people were downloading it simultaneously. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of iOS 6. iOS 6 was a flop. The maps issue, all the skeuomorphism. 3 people from Apple got kicked out of the company because of all these stupid issues with iOS 6. That did not happen with iOS 7, so if you ask me, from that perspective, iOS 6 was a train wreck. Considering 3 people from Apple got fired. And they weren't just like lowly employees, they were Scott Forstall, even. And he was an executive. Bye-bye, Scott. Say hello to Johnny Ive. Alright, so thank you for sending in some links. If you have more during the after show, that's totally okay, but that's the part of the show we will be moving into. So, the after show, basically, it's the show that happens after the show. That's where it got its extremely creative name from. But yes, the after show, we do a couple different things. We do open topic. If you have a certain topic you want to talk about, tech topic or anything, you can talk about it in the chat room. If you have any questions about the Computer Clan or tech support questions, you can ask them in the chat room and we'll answer them live for you. Or you can put them on our Ask FM site, which we'll put the link in here. It's basically just ask.fm/computerclan. And we could do that. And you can also think of an idea for the podcast title, because we like to title each individual podcast episode. So if you can think of something creative that relates to stuff we talked about, give us your ideas. All right, so back to the iOS 7 thing. Talking about appearance, I still think iOS 7 looks better. But yeah, sorry, if we were just talking about appearance, then my other points are kind of void. But in terms of overall success, yeah, it would be iOS 7. Because nobody got fired. You sent a video? I didn't see a video. All I see is Dr. Evil thumbnails here. Cool Star sending in some screenshots here. Welcome to Cydia. It's subjective. If you think they're horrible, that's okay. That doesn't mean they are horrible. That just means you don't like them. It's all subjective. It's all subjective, you know. But yep, you can go to Ask FM and ask us questions, or you can ask us questions in the IRC, talk about any other topic you'd like, or think of a creative title for this podcast episode. And this is also normally the part of the show where I'd show myself on camera, but because of the current situation, we can't really do that. But everything else is working. And this is actually this has been a pretty smooth stream considering the circumstances. I'm happy it's working out, though. You know, I love having tech conversations in here, and what was just brought up was Steve Jobs would have never allowed iOS 7. I really hate hearing that, because let's go over the things Steve Jobs did allow. Ping, discontinued. The Flower Power iMac, let me remind you of that. And let me also remind you, he was the one that didn't want an app store on the iPhone. That took some convincing to get him away from that. Oh, no, there was no game show tonight because there was no game news, and we couldn't play our Gary's Mod stuff because it's not compatible on Mavericks, but we may do some other stuff and other streams, depending when the games are compatible. The Xbox One and PS4 are available. I guess that could be our game news for that part of the show. Yeah, also, may I remind you, he approved of a plastic iPhone, 2 plastic iPhones. So, just throwing that out there.
Dun 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 dun.
What is it? Oh my gosh. What? Yo, it's Judge Rod. I'll take a look at a bit of this. Let me download it so we can play it better. Oops, I accidentally downloaded the 720p version, but that should be alright. Alright, let's see what this is. Alright! That was annoying, but thanks for sending that in. Oh, Cool Star, was the kernel task issue fixed? It just went away. It hasn't happened, and on this new computer I haven't experienced it yet, so hopefully let's not jinx any of that.
The call has been dropped.
The call has been dropped, yeah. Actually, like I said, before when we were streaming, it'd be like 60 to 80% processor usage. Now it's only like 20. Mavericks helps. The new software we're using, which I use the term new loosely because it's newer to us, but actually, CamTwist hasn't been updated in like 2 years. But hey, it works. It's working better than Wirecast.
It works brilliantly.
It works brilliantly. So yeah, while we're here, we'll keep chatting. Crazy Ken, that was the other thing I was working on, yeah. Because we have episode ideas. We did a poll. You know, people voted for Dig Dug to be the next Crazy Ken. So yeah, we got Crazy Ken ideas coming up too. Oh, you know what? I should probably check the Ask FM website. See if anything got submitted. Oh yeah, this one was asked 11 days ago. I'm not going to answer that one because that'd be pretty hard to answer. I don't even remember off the top of my head immediately all the members in the computer clan. Or all the members in the computer clan.
Okay, I can name them for you.
But you don't need to because I had to delete the question.
Aww. Well, I'm going to still name them.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so we've got you, we've got Matt, we got Firebird. Is Kugo still in the CC?
No.
Okay, so Kugo is not in the CC. So we got Matt, Firebird, Matt being Matt Ellison. We've got Matt BGC. We've got me. We've got Essie. We've got Annie. We've got, who else? We've got Zomies. We have Swad. We have Tom the Geek. Did you say there are 15 CC members?
I'm looking at the banner right now, and Rain's logo is still in here, I think. But excluding that, we have 14, 15, it looks like.
Okay, 15.
I'm not really counting them.
Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to start from the beginning. We've got you, we've got Matt, we've got Zomies, we've got Matt BGC, we've got Annie, we've got SC, we've got Tom the Geek, we've got Squatch, we've got me, we've got... Did I say Firebird?
I have no idea. I lost track. All right.
Firebird, and then the other 4.
Oh my gosh, Skybird, that's a cool idea. A little request for CS. He said, implement a ship or boat and call it the SSD. I think, no, I like that. Come on, we don't need fake laughter. This is not... Alright, really, you can quit that. Yeah, SSD. Good. I'll try to
Yeah,
attempt to remember.
I like that. That was a good one.
Yeah, SSD. Now, I have the basic storyboard, like storyline, exposition, conclusion, climax kind of thing for Season 6. And I've already begun work on Season 7. Yeah, I know, it's a shocker. It's a collaborative effort, but the initial brainstorming comes from just myself, and then I bring it into other members, and then we get the people on the acting panel, and they do the voiceovers and whatnot, and then we edit it together, etc. What's my favorite Twitter client on iOS? I just use the one provided by Twitter. That's what I use. Cue the rim shot. Rim shot, you know.
I didn't get where the rim shot.
Oh, for SSD, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that reminds me, I gotta get my drums fixed. And my friend was playing them. One of the tom heads just ripped in half. I was like, what?
Good job.
Just ripped in half. But no, like we said before, Computer Showdown, it hasn't been updated in a while because we've been working on a lot of other things, and I have plans to redesign it. But yes, it's not like we're going to totally kill it off. We wouldn't do that. Almost at 3 million views, almost at 9,600 subscribers, coming close to that 10,000 mark.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very good.
I've estimated it that we might hit it this week.
Maybe. That would be stretching it. That'd be stretching it.
The week after this week.
But yeah, we're about to hit 10,000. That's a milestone marker. That's good.
Yeah, really.
About to hit 10,000. That's pretty nice. That puts us in, I believe, the top 50,000. And considering how many YouTube channels there are, that's really high up. That's actually I think that's a B- ranking, which is good for a startup. Okay, so your friend was playing Slender and they punched a hole through the monitor? Are you sure you're not just ripping up, what was that, a Saturday Night Live video or something? When the guy just punches the screen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're saying that was true? Are you kidding me? Wow.
Are you sure you're not friends with the angry German?
10.
The angry German kid.
Cool Star says, I heard the new iWork 5, which makes no sense because it's not version 5, unless you want to consider it that, I guess you could say. It doesn't actually have like a full name. But anyway, it's a downgrade. For certain things, yeah. We were actually going to do a live demo last week, but because of the technical issues, we couldn't. But we did a YouTube video, so you can check that out. There are some features that people are not able to do anymore with the new update, but overall, I love it. But, you know, updates will come out, and they'll fix those things. Here, you know, I'll open up Keynote right now.
Oh, I love the new Keynote.
I love this Keynote.
And I especially love build order. It basically, I'm sure you used build order before, haven't you, Ken?
I probably have. I have no idea.
It allows you have, okay, let's say you have like a text box, a table, and a picture on the same page. What it allows you to do is it allows you to put the text box, fade it in first.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like anything special. I mean, that's been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about something new, and I was like, okay, nope, we're not. The intro music from one of the old Real Deal intros, yes, it was from an iMovie trailer. Yeah, we write all the music now.
Did you hear that? The video? What is it? Wow, the Sweet Child of Mine video.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, I know, the one in the Skype chat.
Yeah,
that I sent earlier.
Yeah, I watched it. We talked about it, man.
Yeah, we talked about it.
So I'm just going through parts of the template here. I actually haven't browsed a lot of the masters for this template. They have some pretty cool photos just by themselves in here. How do you upgrade your BIOS? You need it for Windows 8.1. Oh gosh, I am not the person to ask. If Eric was here, he would probably tell you.
Okay, here. Do you want me to tell you how?
Well, if you have an idea, lay it on us. I'm just going to keep fiddling around with the new iWork here.
Okay, so first things first, you're probably going to want to go take your computer, and you're probably going to want to go throw it out the window.
Oh, I thought you were going to be serious.
Oh, When did you know me to be serious?
Yeah, I have no idea. That was a pretty bad thing for me to say.
Yeah, so first you're going to want to throw it out the window, and second you're going to want to go get another computer.
So, yeah, overall, this new interface I really do like how it has the styles here and stuff, and how you can like relink the image right from this panel now, and you have quick adjustments to the like exposure and saturation and stuff right here. So like I could do all that. I could still open up a floating inspector to make changes. You know, it's pretty nice. And the fact that you can put them on iCloud and have them editable in the web browser through the sharing feature is pretty cool too. There's a lot of cool effects in here. Like, let's do the firework. I really like the firework. So let's see. Scroll down. Firework preview. You know, have some cool things like that going on. That's an old intro though. The Vintage Apple Tours intro was made a long time ago.
In iMovie, I think.
No, it actually wasn't. Just the music was from my life.
Oh.
I'm talking about for new intros. Okay, you got me there. Yeah, the Software Showcase one. I just meant for... Okay, frick. Yes, okay, the Software Showcase one, we do use that song from Audionautics, but everybody loves it. You know, they always ask us, like, oh, what's the music? What's the music? Because it's good. But for the real deal intros, how about I just say that? We write the music for that. We write a lot of our own music. And Michael actually wrote the theme for C-Cube.
Yeah, I was just a sketch that I was coming up with.
Yeah.
By sketch, I mean audio sketch.
Yeah, audio sketch.
And I was just playing around with this because I said I have a MIDI keyboard from 1983. I have a new version of GarageBand with a whole bunch of sound effects. Why don't I try something?
Yeah.
So I chose these. I chose a template. I chose the template, the electronic music template. Then I just put together the sketch, and then I sent it to Ken, and he said, that's not bad, we might use it for the C-Cube intro.
Yeah, and we did.
And it was good.
It was good. This is another feature I really like about the new iWork, the interactive charts here. Because, like, before you could build your data, but now you can build it and actually step through it with animations and see how it changed over time. Which I think is pretty nifty. So, yeah, that's what I think.
The magic charts.
Yeah, the magic. Oh, wait. Oh, it's actually called that. What the? I didn't actually know.
Magic.
It actually is labeled Magic Chart. I mean, did you know that? Or
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Shit, I thought it was just called an interactive chart like it says up here. Here, it says interactive. But yeah, it actually says Magic Chart. Cool. Whatever.
Good job.
That's great. Thank you.
Jab.
Yeesh.
Where the heck did I have views on that day?
So yeah, pretty cool. It's really nice.
Oh. When they updated my NeoCity site, of course.
I like how they use popovers better now. It's really nice here. And it's much smoother and faster. I mean, holy crap, 64-bit and better memory support. It launches in a snap. It used to take a while, but now it's really fast with the new underlying technology.
55.
And the new icons, you know. I like this look. Very nice. Version 6. Let's just close that. Don't need to save. Alright, so any other questions, topics, anything, let us know. I'll check Ask FM.
Topics.
Nothing there.
Yeah, topics.
You wish you had a Mac? I'm sorry, Blocks, man. Maybe one day. Hey, one of our members was a PC user and he wanted a Mac for years and he finally got one.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Oh, I was actually thinking about Mason, but it actually does apply to you too, doesn't it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and you still got a very nice iMac.
It is very nice.
Very
iMac?
nice. And you recently got Creative Cloud
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, man. Using Photoshop
Yeah.
right now.
If only I had Creative Cloud, although I have no idea what I would do with it.
Okay,
Yeah, it's part 2.
Yeah, it's part 1, getting Creative Cloud. Part 2, knowing what to do with it.
Yeah, Creative Cloud's awesome. You just got to know what you want to do, man.
Yeah.
No, you gotta do.
So I'd like to refer to something in the chat, though. Someone said 64-bit is useless on 64-bit. Well, it's not. I mean, did I just say 64-bit is useless on 64-bit? Let me try that again. Hang on. 64-bit is useless on the iPhone 5S. It's not. It's 64-bit affects way more than just RAM. It also affects the registers. So if you try using a GarageBand project on a 32-bit iOS device, for example, you won't be able to have nearly as many tracks loaded simultaneously as you will on a 64-bit system. Trust me, it will be restricted. So it is not a waste. It is actually a very good thing. Plus, remember they said it's a forward-thinking phone? It's prepped for the future when more RAM gets shoved into these devices. It's a very good idea. When is Red Letter Day coming out? Probably November. It's almost done, actually. Thanks for asking.
It is November.
Well, yeah, but it just became November.
Probably before Half-Life 3, hopefully.
Yeah, before Half-Life 3. I'm glad you asked, though. People have been asking me, locally and online. That's good news. I like that because that means people are interested. And actually, we had another... It was actually SC. SC knew someone who helped with a voice role. He helped with the voice role in one of the ending scenes of Red Letter Day.
Yep.
So we're getting there. It's almost done. We have a little more to shoot. And then, you know, we're going to edit it and review it several times, make sure it's good. And then we'll get it out. We're still going to get part 3 out in book format. Maybe do some like more announcements and promos and stuff. And then we'll have Red Letter Day released probably like mid-late November. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Maybe we should release it in the month of Red.
What's the month of... Wait, what?
February. The month of Red.
Oh, I guess, yeah. But that'd be way too late. Is that actually referred to as the month of Red?
I don't know. It's a red month, so...
Well, yeah, because red, romance, you know, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Well, I like that, because I like having the titles of the movies allure to the theme of red. So any kind of metaphors and stuff is totally cool with me. But no, it's you could show me what you want, but it's still going to be useful because another company, I forgot what company it was. They said it was a marketing gimmick. They posted that the 64-bit and the 5S was a marketing gimmick, and guess what? They deleted that post within the same day, or it was a day later because they realized that was nonsense. At least that's what I would assume. Give you a tour of New Light. I'm actually not using New Light right now, but I could open it up. Yeah, I don't really use New Light anymore, but this is the software we used to use. Rain developed it. It helps us pull up things like the Be Right Back widget, maybe some notes for IRC commands or the topic list, you know, things like that. It's not done yet, though. And we also have a soundboard. This was just for the simple CC trivia stuff, but yeah, Rain, he quit the CC, so that's probably not going to get done. What happened to the GM wiki? I don't know. We don't make it. The GM wiki was made by a Ghost Murderer fan. Let me see if it's still up. Ghostmurderer.wikia.com. Let's see here.
Oh.
No, it's still up.
Oh, it's just...
It's still up, guys. I mean,
okay.
I don't see anything missing.
It's attached. Huh, fuck it.
Yeah, it's still up. Looking good. Should we show the old Real Deal outro? Which one? Which one are we... Oh, the videos are just the beginning one? Okay. Why do you want to see that? I mean, it's pretty much in all the older videos. You could just watch the ending if you want. You know why Ring quit? I doubt you do. Because it was... Unless he went behind my back and announced why, but it's probably not what you're thinking. No, he left for a totally different reason than what the public may know. It was a...
But I'm gonna see... Okay, I already saved. Okay.
But no, so that wiki's still up, and our website is still up, ghostmurderer.com. I'm working on a redesign in Adobe Muse. So I should have that done before we release the new movie. It's just a matter of, you know, buying Adobe Muse, because I need to buy it if I want to keep using it, because it's part of a Creative Cloud subscription. But this website is still up and running, and you can still get to all the other previews and movies and stuff in the books. The new stuff is available too, and when we release Red Letter Day, we'll release the movie and the full soundtrack. The full soundtrack with that, which is like 20 songs or so, and then like a week or two later, we'll release the bloopers. And then I was thinking of maybe doing like a director's commentary. I'm not sure. I thought that might be cool. What part of the show is this? Oh, this is the after show. Geek Oz, thanks for joining us. No, he's not a new guy at all. No, Geek Oz. Oh, geez, you've been viewing CCL for quite a while. Not new. Yeah, he wasn't here for a few weeks, but he used to be a regular here. Yeah, kind of like at a bar. The usual. Yep. One order of a live show in a chat room. Yeah, I've never seen Block... This is the first night I've seen Blocksman, too. I don't remember that screen name. Oh, there's always going to be people who say first on videos. Yeah. That's why I'm excited for that new Google Plus commenting system where you can filter that shit out. Finally. That'll be so nice. But yeah, there were two people that said first. You can't both be first.
I'm a first and a half.
Here, I'll say you're actually...
I hate that fad.
Yeah, I hate it.
I remember the first time I saw it was on a video about the guy who used to do that. It might have been fake, but he would go around on videos with no comments and say first. And this was a little while before it caught on.
Oh, yeah?
Like a few years before, actually. It might not have been on YouTube. It might have been on some other site, but I can't tell if he was doing that for real or if it was a fake documentary. I had no idea.
Basically, people who say first, I usually think of some witty response to them, like, "You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!"
Good day, sir!
You lose the game.
Now you're a hero. You managed to beat the whole damn game. We're happy you made it, but how are you gonna spend the rest of
this game?
You know, I played that song on loop for like an hour when I graduated high school. I just looped that song. You managed to beat the whole damn game. Because school up to college is just a game. It is, if you ask me.
You've discovered the secret of life.
Yeah, school's a game. It's a game, people. Play it, beat the shit out of it, and then do something awesome with your life. Or you could, well, see, that's kind of what Steve Jobs did, if you think about it. Like, he went to college, and then he just did some stand-ins in classes, or sit-ins, whatever they call them. And basically he was like, okay, I'm going to do this, learn some things, not go to a full semester, whatever, and blow all this money, and then I'm going to make my own company. Did Apple, and, you know, it ended up growing. It took a while, but it grew. Is Mavericks any good? Is there a way to go back? The only way I know of going back is formatting the drive and actually doing a fresh install of a Mountain Lion image. But I love Mavericks. Aside from a few programs not being fully compatible, I've had no problems. It's super fast. Really helps with battery life, and having better multitasking support with multiple monitors is pretty awesome. Because, you know, Macs have always had multiple monitor support, but now you can do things like take full screen apps and put them on their own virtual desktop that's available independently on separate monitors. So, for example, if you took an app full screen on one monitor, the other two monitors would be useless. But now you can independently pan between your desktops. And the menu bar, you can also summon on different monitors now. You can also summon the launch pad on different monitors, Spotlight, the dock. So that's pretty nice, too. I forgot Next? What do you mean? Oh, I didn't forget Next. I just didn't mention Next. I was talking about Apple. But yes, he did do Next eventually, yes. There's a game called OE Cake. Please play it. Well, I might. I'll have to see what that even is.
Nothing there.
Oh yeah, Finder tabs is pretty nice. And tagging, that's
Oh.
great too. Tags are great.
Oh!
What'd you find out?
It's a physics game, sort of like falling sand.
Oh, got it. Got it, man. I used to play a
Okay,
physics game
cool.
called Pyro. It was like a very minimalistic physics game.
Good.
By the way, just for an additional preview, here's another image I shot. I might make a wallpaper out of this or something, but it's the fiber optic backlit keyboard of the Retina Pro, just in very low light, long exposure. That kind of stuff looks pretty cool. You can even see the charging green light in the corner there. It's really nice. Yeah, I could probably do something cool with that. I love shooting photos in the dark. That's great. You just gotta have a good camera, good DSLR to do long shutter speeds. Yeah, I don't know why the XT in Next was capitalized. Yeah, I never really questioned it. It just looked cool, but yeah, if you look at the Next logo... Here. Yeah. See, the E is lowercase, but the N, X, and T are all caps. I never knew why they did that. How come, yeah, I don't get that. How come people are saying the new version of iMovie looks more confusing? Maybe a Final Cut Pro user found it easier to use, and that you're not going to hear from everybody.
I honestly thought this iMovie is better to use, but still not perfect.
No, it's not perfect. I mean, actually, during the recording, I had 2 lockups. They lasted for like a minute each. I edited those out, obviously, but yeah, the software needs a little fine-tuning, but I found it way less confusing, actually. But do you have to use the new version of iLife on Mavericks? I don't think so. I think you have the ability to use the older version. I think you still can. Not 100% sure. Let's see. Coolstar is doing a browser on iOS 7. Oh, yeah. No, that's not too bad. Yeah, if you guys are doing work like that, or concepts or actual apps and stuff, share that stuff with us too. I mean, we love just sharing. Technology. Technology! I'm going to go to the Finder here, and even for example, when I installed the new version of iWork, it looks like it still kept the old versions on here too. Right? So those are still on there, and I still even have iWeb, which was from iLife 09, and that still works. It's a little bit sluggish, but it still works. But yeah, I do like the new iMovie overall. I find it way less confusing. Plus, it's 64-bit, so it can do things like background rendering and whatnot. The old version of iMovie could not do that. Background rendering is very important.
Ding, ding,
But yeah, that's the
ding,
Next
ding.
logo. I mean, I like the design. I still don't know why it's a lowercase e. Maybe there's a reason. Who knows? We got a question on Ask FM. Let's see. Can we do C Cubed live? Well, it may not be...
Actually, I think I might be...
Why?
Whoa, time out there. Michael was talking. You were saying, sir?
We've actually... I've been discussing a couple ideas about doing C Cube Live. And I'm not going to go into much detail because I still kind of want it to be a little surprise.
Yeah.
But, hold on, I'm just responding to a message here. We have a plan, as you may know in the series, our goal of this is to race to the end.
Oh.
So, race to the end, fight the Ender Dragon, and all of that. And fight the Wither boss. After that, the series is basically over. But, no, it's not. We're not going to end you. We're not going to end you like that. That would be very mean of us. We've had an idea to integrate mods into the series.
Yeah, I mean, they have ideas. So what should I say to this guy who wanted it live? Because, like, we could do Minecraft live, but it probably wouldn't be part of the same series, but, you know, we could, because we wouldn't put it on YouTube. But we could
the whole advantage of mods, let me finish what I was saying here. The whole advantage of mods, I'm not sure if you would call it an advantage, is the fact that a lot of it requires a lot of background work, just due to the fact of a lot of the stuff that's on camera that you film is not really as interesting because there's a lot of like processing that you do and
Yeah.
automation.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about sort of doing that part on CCL, sort of on background, and on CCL, sort of working
Okay.
on the world.
So we would still have C Cubed on YouTube as part of the series, but like the behind the scenes in between episode stuff would be on the live show possibly.
Yeah,
So should I respond to this question saying
we have plans.
we have plans? I love it. That's like a Steve Jobs response right there. I'll put that on Twitter as well. But yeah, just to someone asked in the chat. I answered this in the chat, but I just want to say it on the stream. They have a 2012 MacBook Pro. Is that 64-bit? Yeah, Macs have been 64-bit for a long time, so you're good. I mean, my first iMac was 64-bit, and I bought that in '07. So, yeah, that sport's been around for a long time. So, yep, to answer that question, just to reiterate, that is definitely a possibility. Because we haven't done it live in a while, but... Well, let's think, how would we do that if you guys are playing?
Well, sort of what would happen would be, this is just what I'm thinking, is that it would be all three of us. It would be Matt, you, and
Oh, okay.
Matt, I, and Ken, and you would just sort of be walking around, maybe sort of assisting us with
Spectating,
that.
and so, okay.
Yeah,
I
sort
was
of
just
spectating
wondering,
like we did with White Table.
a possibility is, if we're just going to broadcast from your computer, I haven't experimented with this, but CamTwist actually has a VNC feature. Yeah, so you could actually VNC someone else's computer, their desktop, right through the live streaming software. Which...
We're gonna have to try that later.
Yeah, we'll probably fiddle with that later.
Maybe.
Plus, you know, we have
hopefully.
Air Server, too, and Hamachi.
Yeah.
That works very well. And on this new computer with CamTwist, it seems to run very smooth. So, we got ideas.
We have plans.
Yeah, we have plans, man.
Yeah. Which I'm very excited for once we do this. Just due to the fact of I really sort of want to kind of get going on the mods because I've been playing around. A lot of them has been recently updated to 1.6.2.
Uh-huh.
And my god, they are just amazing. For example, I'm going to give you, for example, a mod called Thaumcraft 4. Now, no, you if you're thinking of Thaumcraft 4, then no.
Thong, yeah.
Thaum, T-H-A-U-M. Thaumcraft 4. It's a magic-based mod, but it's very modular. It has cool effects. Actually, do you have Hamachi installed right now?
Yeah, but... I don't know if we're going to show anything. Cause
I want to show you this because this is just epic. This visual effect that the mod author called Azanor, we are in the after show, right?
Yeah, we're in the after show.
Okay. Just because the fact of the mod author who made this called Azanor, he did an over-the-top job with the graphical effects. I mean, here, I'm getting Hamachi booted up right now if you want to do this. Just do the fact... Yeah.
I never tested this stuff in Mavericks, man. I have no idea what's going to happen. Just letting you know.
Oh, there's a first time for everything, isn't there?
Sadly, yes, there is.
Yeah, so let's see. And Nomicon. Hamachi. Log me in Hamachi menu bar. There we go. Thank you for using Log me in Hamachi. I'll give you the network information.
Alright.
Synchronizing. Create a network. 16 minutes. Okay, so here we go. And that's a password.
Alright. Now, when you do this over AirPlay, remember to get your audio set right.
Yeah, to get the audio configured.
Yep. Okay, so now you, in theory, should be able to
Let's see. I need to make
use
sure.
my computer through the stream software here as an AirPlay receiver, so we should be able to see what you do.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw you. Yep. Connect to KenMac. So let's see here. The audio effects don't really matter in this as much
Oh, no,
as
I
the.
don't mean that. I mean, when you go to AirPlay, your audio is most likely going to turn off for
Oh,
yourself.
oh, no. I'm talking to you on my iMac. This is running on my MacBook. Remember, I have two Macs.
Shit, they sound the same. The mics.
Okay, so streaming to KenMac, you should be able to see my desktop. Whoa.
Yep,
Come
here
on.
comes. Here.
And
There, we're going.
wait. Oh, got it. Okay, this is not that bad. So let's see. How well am I running? Oh, not that bad. So can you see that well?
Yeah, it's coming through very smooth. Jeez, I
Yeah.
love this software.
So let's see here. I'm going to go into, I think it's Artifice. This structure right here. So let me build this real quick. Mystical constructs. So I've got Arcane, Pedestal, that, and that. Okay. So I'm going to grab it from the Creative tab, Bombcraft here, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to grab Arcane Stone Blocks, Arcane that, and Arcane Runic Matrix, Arcane Pedestals, and Tallow candles.
Okay, I would just like to say this is a perfect example of developers that know how to make software on the current operating system. So Wirecast, or Telestream, if anyone's watching this is what you got to do. You got to make stuff. You got to make sure your stuff works, man. This works
Yep. Okay.
great.
So I'm going to grab some. Give me a color, Ken.
Purple.
Purple.
Gee, I love being purple.
Magenta.
Oh yeah, it's the after show, so we can do open topic and Q&A. If you have a question or something while he's
What are we
doing this,
doing?
we can do that.
We're doing some. We're doing just a preemptive Minecraft.
Yeah, he's doing some Minecraft stuff, and we can still do Q&A. So if you have
Yes.
anything in the chat, go for it.
Yeah, it's not open just because of the fact that the network is sort of dwindling as it is. So I'm gonna search up. Actually, you know what? Did I see my mouse? Okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. I resize it. So I'm gonna grab myself some arcane stone blocks, and I'm gonna put that there, and there. Actually, no, it was bricks on the bottom. Sorry. Here, and here. Then arcane stone here. Wait, here, and here. And then I'm gonna just put the arcane stone there. I'm gonna grab myself a wand. Best one right here. I'm gonna grab myself a wand. Recharging. Compound 1, recharge focus. Take that away. Some aura nodes. I'm gonna put this here. Let's see, do I have my goggles of revealing on? I do not. I'm gonna grab these real quick. Goggles of revealing, put that there. Put aura node. Here, and here. Put this in. Now, as you can see, this is already one sign of the visual effect. Look at this. You can actually see the beast being drawn from the node into the wand. Can you kind of see that? Can you kind of see the effect there?
Yes?
Yeah, so I think, yeah. So now watch this. You think Minecraft is all blocks, right?
Maybe.
Did I do this incorrectly, or do I need more Vs? I might need more Vs. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a little more. I need 25 of each aspect. So I'm just gonna give this a minute more to charge. I need some air. Do I have any water in these nodes? Order. Okay, so I've got some of that out there. That's probably gonna convert into air. No, that's converting into air. That's good. I got order, Perdito. Is that getting water yet? So it's getting fire right now. These are the primal aspects. These in Thaumcraft are your five main aspects that you have to deal with. Oh, I need some more Perdito. Oh, it's charging. And 25. Okay, ready?
All right, yeah.
Okay, Minecraft is full of blocks. I challenge that theory. Oh my god, come on.
Well.
Okay, let's see here. Did I do this incorrectly? Okay, arcane stone.
Must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet.
Yeah, probably not. I got arcane stone, then arcane stone. That's bricks, blocks, and then the runic matrix. I got the runic matrix. I got arcane stone. I've got the pedestal. Pedestal? No. Maybe. Here, let's let it charging a little more. Maybe it can't do it from that level.
Actually, I'm going to the Q&A section of the chat room here. OE Cake, I actually remember that. I think Pelican introduced me to that. I actually already have played that. Yeah, I wasn't actually that amused by it. I do remember it though.
What?
Amused by what?
OE Cake. I think Pelly showed me that. It was either Pelly or Kugo. It was some computer clan member that showed me OE Cake.
I don't remember this.
It was probably Kugo. I'm gonna Google it right now. Yep, the link is purple. Scuzzstuff.org.
What it was exactly?
It was a physics game. Physics simulator.
Okay, so I'm relogging and seeing if that works.
I have no...
No, it wasn't you. It was Kugo. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. I'm going to disable the Airstream session real quick. And then I'm going to just try something real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll just launch back up in a minute.
I'm gonna say I'm scrolling through Google image results on my portrait monitor. I've never really done that before, having this much portrait scrolling space. It's really awesome, especially on Mavericks, because the accelerated scrolling is just amazing. Or,
Ding, ding, ding.
I think it might have been Mountain Lion when they introduced Safari accelerated scrolling, but dang, it's just so smooth. It looks great on this big display. Even though this display doesn't have IPS, I mean, I bought it years ago. This is like a 5-year-old display.
You know, we're already in the after show, and it's only 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally cool with more stuff going on. I mean, the Tech Topic list was cool, but it wasn't that long, and we didn't have anything for the game show. And, of course, we know we can't do CC Trivia because of the latency issues.
Because remember, latency doesn't play favorites.
It really does not. But, yeah, the after show's fun. Sometimes the after shows last for like 4 hours, you know.
Yeah, especially like the last couple that we've had.
Yeah, there was one, I think, like 2 weeks ago. It was before our special on October 22nd, which we set a record amount of views. Yeah, that show lasted, I think, like 5-6 hours.
It was just me and you for 5 hours.
I thought there was...
I think SC was on there for like 2 hours.
I don't even remember. I could go to the podcast.
Yeah, you could. Okay, let's see.
On what?
It was a show.
Base. Yeah.
Wait, on what?
For the after show.
A what?
The after show.
Huh?
Okay, you must not be able to hear us. Houston, can you hear us?
Yeah.
This is Aquarius.
Houston, this is
Tom Hanks.
I hear you, yes.
Yep.
I hear you.
Tom Hanks, get out of the lunar excursion module. You are not an astronaut.
Okay, I think I've got this now. Let's see. Going in here. Now, if this doesn't work, then... Are you ready, Ken?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm waiting for my mouse to stop capturing outside of Minecraft. Come on, load into the world. That's good. Good Minecraft. Good Minecraft. Okay, so I've got now 4 pages of creative tabs. Atomic Tinkerer. There we go. Okay. Connecting to KenMac. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Whoa.
So, you think Minecraft is just full of blocks, right?
Sure.
I think wrong.
Still not working?
That's it. Okay, maybe... Oh, I think I know why. It might be the snow. That's probably it. Snow there, and go. There you go.
Oh, what the hell?
This is all inside of Minecraft.
Oh, shite.
Now let's grab some arcane pedestals. Which I'm going to need an arcane Olympic, arcane... I think it's arcane furnace. Arcane furnace. Oh, chemical furnace. Okay, so I'm going to set this right here, and I'm going to put some of these arcane Olympics. Now, just look at the model on these. Look at this.
I guess that's impressive for Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean, for Minecraft, that's like pretty good. So I think maximum is 4. I'm gonna do 5 just in case. So let's look at our Thaumonomicon. And Thaumonomicon.
That's funny.
Phenomenon.
Da-da-da-da.
So let's do, for example, let's just do the pickaxe of the core. Actually, you know what? No, we're doing the whole growth. So we need an ore shard, an entropy shard, great work log, and a diamond. So
Nobody got my reference.
I didn't hear it actually.
Erasmus. No.
two spaces away.
So sad.
What's that?
There. And then you see why I grabbed these purple towel candles earlier, the one that you said you want purple?
Yeah.
When you do this near a arcane infusion table, what happens is the chance for it to destabilizing the crafting greatly decreases. So it's kind of good to have these around. I mean, also what's applicable is something like skulls or stuff like that. So putting these here, I'm just going to make sure that we have a nice healthy abundance of them because we don't want anything going wrong. Here, 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 and there. So that's good. We got our nice purple candles, which you selected. So now also note during the Hoe of Growth, we need 8 herba, 8 meadow, and 8 terra. So I'm going to grab some warded jars, and I'm going to put them right here, here, and here. Here. So these arcane Olympics will drip into the jars and will fill it up with aspect. So I think something that has both meadow, herba, and that would be a hoe.
A hoe?
Let's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really? Okay. So let's scan let's give our thermometer, Really, it's called a thermometer.
Oh, cool.
So let's scan the thombium hoe, not the snow.
Hoe snow.
As you can see, we have some meadow on there. We have a little meadow, so I think some grass blocks has a good source of herba. Yeah, it has herba and terra, and I believe for this we needed herba and terra. So we need 8 grass blocks, I think. Yeah. So we need to put in here 8 grass blocks. And then we're going to grab ourselves just some coal. Because, and as you know in Minecraft, with any furnace, you need coal to burn down the items. So as you can see, the aspects are flowing into here. So we have a herba. Now a terra should be going into there once that has finished. So that's finished. It's now filling up the herba. Terra, as you can see, terra is starting to go through. So herba, terra. Terra incognito. Wait, I think I need to break that. Will that start dripping in there? Oh, okay, I think I messed up that. Put that there. There you go. So now, wrong one. So we've got terra, 2 jars of terra, 7, okay. So, look here. Now we're going to place down our jar of essentia that has 7, and we're going to place another one. So that has 7 and 7. So that fills up that one. Now we should have another one here that's full of herba. So we're going to grab our warded jars. And we're going to put that, I think, right under here is where we want to put it. Yep, there we go. So now the herba is starting to flow in. So there we go. Now we've got 8 of that. We're going to put that here. So now we just need meadow. Now, I'm sure we could just type in meadow. Oh, look at that. We've got files of essence. So now we're going to grab our warded. And I hate that I'm in caps lock. I'm going to put that there. And put the vial of essentia in there. So now we have our 8 meadow. We have our 8 herba. And we have 7 and 14 terra. So what else do we need for that? We needed a thombium hoe. And we need a diamond. We need a shard. We need to actually order an entropy shards. And what was the last one again? It was a great wood log. So we're going to take the pedestals away and grab ourselves a grate. Not great. Here, disabled that. Turn rain off and disable it.
It's amazing that, like, right when I hear the click through Skype, there's actually a click going on the video feed. It's transferring it that quickly.
Yeah, really.
awesome.
Okay, so we're going to place down our Brightwood log here. We're going to place down our order shard, or entropy shard here. We're going to place down our order shard here. We're going to place down our diamond here. Now, I always like to grab extras. Diamond. Great wood shard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 7. Oh, 7. So, and then we put our thumb beam hole in the middle. Are you ready to see some magic?
Yeah. What was it for magic?
Now, hold up. I need to put my graphics into fancy for this because this deserves fancy graphics. So we've got our jars of Essentia. We've got our things. Let's watch the magic. Can you hear the Minecraft sounds?
No.
Okay, that's fine. And go. So I tap that. As you can see, some of that aspect is going there. And look at the item. Look at the item. It's being infused with the aspect. As you can see, the room makes glowing. And then, so that's done. That's done now. The shards are going in.
You know, you should probably do some dedicated, like, CC Cube videos about this stuff. You know, still do your series of racing to the end, but throw in a special and kind of mix it together right now.
Yep. And there we go.
Build some more interest, you know. I think that'll help with the audience a bit.
And we got a hoe of growth. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab whatever a hoe of growth is used for, a silver wood.
So while he's still doing that, I'm just going to take a quick break. Well, I'll not take a break, but I'm going to answer some things in the chat. Instead of just typing, I'll say them out loud.
Yeah, let's answer things.
Well, yeah, answer things. Skyber says he's Canadian. That's awesome. And, okay, so he asked how much bandwidth do we have? You have, well, I only have like 4 up maybe. Michael has like, you have like 15,
I have
20?
Yeah, I have 15 up, 35 down.
Yeah, and I have like 40 down and 4 up.
So the tides have turned.
Which is crazy. It's decent though, because we can still stream just fine with that. Let's see. Oh, you're Rogue. Oh. Rogue Coder. I'm assuming you mean Rogue Coder, former CC member, is...
Blocksman, what do you mean by game?
And yes, we did talk about the Nexus 5 already. The Nexus 5 was the first thing we covered. You ordered yours already. Awesome. Yeah, that was the first thing we talked about on the show. It was pretty good.
How much is it?
I think it's $349 off contract, US dollar.
Ooh. 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 Wait, it's a tablet? It's a tablet, isn't it?
No, the Nexus 5 is a phone.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, Skyber says you can hear the Minecraft sounds perfectly. I don't know if you can because I'm not streaming.
Did you hear the infusion sounds?
No, I mean I'm not streaming any audio. He's probably, I don't know what he's thinking of. I can't hear it, so I don't know how they can.
Oh, maybe audio hijack is hijacking something completely different.
I should be able to hear it. It's passing through to my headphones. But oh well, I don't know. Maybe I'm on something.
Okay, so let's do another infusion just because that looks so cool. We got our Arcane Olympic. Now we can destroy these guys since they are not needed anymore. Put these away. So let's look at another thing. Let's look at the hardest one on the list. I think it's either the Arcane Boar or the Thermostatic Harness. So that has a high instability. This is moderate. Which has more ingredients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this had 9, 2, 4. Yep, so this is better. This is the thermostatic harness. This is Thaumcraft's way of allowing you to have a jetpack. So we need 2 air shards, we need 2 iron, we need 2 gold, we need a redstone comparator, and 2 oak wood. So let's grab our oak wood. I'll just grab a stack. Diamond. No. Iron. So let's grab our gold and our iron.
I just must say, I'm tuning into the stream right now, and yeah, I can hear the Minecraft sounds through the video. What?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you can hear them. That's actually good, but I can't hear them, so I don't know. Maybe it's coming through the soundboard or something. Maybe AirPlay is doing something. I don't know. I don't know what I did, but if it's working, hey, great.
Yeah, great. I certainly did everything here.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I mean, I was testing you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got
Alright,
this
yeah.
here now. We've got our shards down there, plus we've got all the ingredients. And to tie it up, we're going to need a leather tunic. Of course, it has to be leather. Really, leather? Okay, let's see. So, the aspects required for this one, this is a lot more complex. We need some iter, we need some machina, we need some potentia, and we need some voltus. Luckily, we could get those in jar form. So, we need iter, 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 iter. Iter.
Tur.
So, how much of that did I need? I needed 16 of that. So that means if these are both 8, so I need 2 of these and 4 of the rest. And it's Machina, Potentia, and Voltus. So Moshina, Machina, Machinima. So 4 of those. Potentia. Grab 4 of those. And then we're going to need the Voltus. Not 4 stacks of the stuff. I only need 4 vials. So let's grab our warded jars. Yeah, I'm thinking about making a separate series just sort of devoted to some cool things that's coming up.
Well, I'm thinking it should still be part of C cubed, but it should be like 2 different things. Timelines.
Well, what this is what we're thinking of is we're thinking of after we do the end race, we're going to do an entire series based off of this.
I know, I understand that, but I just think we should put some of it in earlier just to keep some audience retention before we keep moving on with the race to the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're going to need 2 oak wood, 2 gold, 2 iron, 2 air shards. Wait, I messed up. I have 1, 2. Oh. I need 1 more of the arcane pedestals. Not pedestals, pedestals. And I think we'll just put that to make it equal, because it needs to be 1 away, or from the base of the thing it needs to be 2 away. So maybe like... I don't know. I think I'm going to have to put it right here, which is going to even cause more instability. So this is where our comparator goes. And now we grab our leather tunic.
By the way, guys, even though this is part of the after show, we could just say this is the part that we didn't do for the game show. Oh, we played it all along.
Yep. So here goes the leather tunic. We've got our silverwood tree over there purifying the area. We've got our ore nodes over there. We've got our aspects. We've got our ingredients. We've got our arcane Olympic. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Go. So we have, with this one, you have to really watch out on some of these because with a high instability, it has a very high chance of these candles falling off, or these ingredients falling off. So as you can see, it's pulling in all the aspect, it's pulling in the potentia, and it's feeding into the leather tunic. You can even kind of see into the middle of the core. And it's even, this is just so amazing how we did this.
Yeah.
You see it pulsating. Plus we've got over here our machina going in. We've got all of our ingredients still on here. I think it's the amount of candles that I put. I don't think I put enough candles though. Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that going through. So far, so good. We've got our 2 iron, we've got our air shard, we've got our 2 oak wood. Now items should be starting to go through. Yep, we've got our air shard. Oh, look at that. We got an oak wood, and the oak wood popped off. So we just place that back on there. Oh, God, there goes our gold. Put the gold back. So far, so good. Oh. Come on. Go gold. Go gold. Okay, that's fine. I'm putting you over there now. So as you can see, the iron is going in. And as you can see, look at that. We've got our thermostatic harness. One of the hardest recipes in the game is now ours. Now you're probably wondering, how the hell do we power this? Well, we're going to want to grab ourselves another, let me take a guess.
I'll just say I wasn't wondering that because I had no idea what's going on, but I'm sure some people were.
Okay.
It's
so we
cool
got
though. I like it. I think
So
it
let's
would be
grab-
good for video.
So let's grab our Potentia here. Now we're going to want to grab 8 of these. Now this is going to blow your mind. We got a full jar of that. Now we're going to right-click our thermostatic harness, which we just freshly crafted, and put that in there. Ready?
Yeah. Do it.
Look at this.
What is that?
This, my friend, is a magical jetpack.
Oh,
We-
really? Oh,
Oh.
sweet.
Wait. And put ourselves in survival.
Oh,
And that's how you fly.
excellent.
Look at the lightning off of that. You could even see it off front.
Yeah, I bet you guys can hear it too, and you're enjoying it. I'll have to listen to it on the podcast part, because I can't hear it here. I don't know, maybe Soundflower is picking it up, but I'm not getting it through pass-through. Wow.
So I'm trying to see if there's any more sort of cool features. Let me grab out my Omnicon. Boots of the Traveler, nothing really interesting there. We've got our table, that's where all the researching happens. That can be shown at a separate time. Transvector interface. Something new. We've got our Spellbound Clock. We've got Magic Bees. We've got that. So now we've got Gaseous Glowstone. We got that. We got Essentia Funnel. Got that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. We got Upgradable Wand. Oh, wand focuses. This is the last thing that I sort of want to show you. You see how I have my wand here, right?
Alright.
So I'm actually just going to swap it out for a new wand. Because I'm in creative mode and because I can. So now I'm going to type in the word wand focus. I'm going to give myself one of each focus. And I'm going to enchant... Wow. I did not want to give myself a stack of focuses. So... I'm now going to get rid of this. This. And I think I could do... Yep, there we go. I could do that. And that gives us our focuses. I'm going to press... I think it's RF... what is enchanting? Inventory... Utilities, enchanting. Okay, done. Enchanting should now pull up in utility mode. Back. I think it's E. Okay, I'm not exactly sure of my key bindings. KL. Oh, NEI plugins. Let's see. Come on. X. That's it. Okay. So I'm going to bump this thing up to level 10. I'm going to put this wand focus in there. I'm going to lock it, and I'm going to put potency on there. Potency. I'm just going to do this for all of these. You'll see why in a minute. Now, I'm not reading the chat, so Ken, you're going to have to tell me the results in 30 seconds. But how many of you in the chat have ever played with any version of Thaumcraft in Minecraft?
You heard the man. Answer immediately. And by immediately, I mean 40 seconds after I say this, but by the time that comes by, it is immediate, because that's how space-time works with chat rooms.
Yeah, because we can.
If I got a physical mixer as a gift, yeah, I might use it. I just don't want to invest in one now, because for what we do, it really wouldn't be worth the money or the loss of desk space.
Yeah, really.
With my new setup, it's quieter, faster, extra display, and I got rid of the stuff I don't need. I have a lot of space now. It's great. This new computer is awesome. If I put a mixer on here, I'll just losing more desk space. And for what we do, I just don't know. I've used TriCasters and stuff, though, before with Onyx soundboards. They're nice.
So I put in my focus pouch here, which is a pouch that contains all of my wand focuses. I put every single focus. So we've got our Thaumium base, or Thaumium Boss, I think that is. Yep, Thaumium Boss Silver Wand.
By the way, Blocksman said he has.
Yeah. So have you played? Okay, that's good. So let's press F button. What's the first one on the list? We've got this equipped with the wand focus Fire. So let's grab ourselves. This might kill me, so I'm going to go into creative for this. This is a boss out of another mod called It's called the Arcane Guardian. It's from a mod called Ars Magica, but it's a very tough mod, and it was good to test this. Now watch this. I think I could do this with him. Yep, look at that. That's not really doing much. Defaulting back, just making sure that he doesn't decimate me. Going to easy. Now, these don't come for free. You need to occasionally recharge your wand. So let's go back here and describe something a lot more simpler. As zombie. A angry zombie, furious zombie, because we can. So, we got our furious... Whoa.
There's a little fire there.
Yeah.
We didn't start
The fire. Okay, so let's do it underground, maybe. Actually, you know what? This is a good time to demonstrate my favorite guy, the Wand of Excavation. Digging with magic. And with the potency enchant, it gives you a lot more sort of room to deal with. I could have also done that with this guy. See this?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. I got stuck in my own portable hole. This is a portable hole that is generated whenever you right click it. It drains a little Perdito, which is an aspect, whenever you cast it, but it creates for you, just like it would say, a portable hole.
By the way, since we did the fire thing and SC started singing the Billy Joel song, I just remembered. Have you ever heard of or seen the video "We Didn't Start the Flame War"?
No, I haven't.
It's to the
Yeah,
melody. It's to the melody of that song, but it's different lyrics and an animation. It's great. It's like I don't remember how it goes, but it started like
We didn't start the flame war.
It was like first post effing gay, second post go away. Hard to agree, but I agree. Thumb down 'cause it sucks. You know, something like that. Because they were talking about posts on the internet, and then it goes to
Then
we
again,
didn't
that
start
was
the
made
flame.
in like 2008.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah. It's funny though. It's great.
We got our furious zombie who's suck. My god. Actually, this would be a. So I'm gonna switch over here, and I'm gonna dig out a much bigger area. Because this guy does not really like confined spaces.
God.
Yep.
Like Mimi Bellback on the Drew Carey show.
And that rhymed.
Did it? Oh, did it? Wait, I don't remember what I said. The only thing worse than my short-term memory is my short-term memory.
Okay, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna need to find a natural cave system. Let me cycle through my wand foci. I'm gonna grab another portable hole and head up to the surface and set it to nighttime. How about that? We could have done that from the beginning. Michael, you are so stupid sometimes.
Also, I don't want to rush you, but I'd like to move on in a bit.
Yeah, okay. So we've got our furious zombie. Watch what happens when I target him with the fire. He
Hey,
dies.
you got an
Whoa.
achievement. Good boy.
Yep, plus now I'm him.
You're him? Oh, excellent.
It's another mod called Morph. So I'm going to switch back into my character model. And let's switch over to the next one. The excavation. I already showed you this. Basically digs a hole into the ground. Next one, we've got the Wand of Ice. Ice, baby. So, 2, 3, 4. Took 4 hits with that. Basically shows the ice thing. This is my favorite. This is the Wand of Lightning. And what better example could we test this on than with a couple of sitting cows? Actually, I need to charge up my wand, so I'm going to do that real quick, as my wand has a spaz. Hello, cow. Goodbye, cow. Oh my god, I one-hit him. Goodbye, zombie. Goodbye, creeper. Goodbye, creeper number 2. Goodbye, guy. Okay, so you gotta get the idea. This is the portable hole. This is the equal trading wand. This wand focus basically allows you to take, let's say I have some cobblestone here. I'm gonna shift right click on that. So now as you can see up in the top left corner, you see a sparkling cobblestone sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now watch what happens when I right-click on the grass. It transmutes it into cobblestone. But look what I got in my inventory. Dirt. It equally trades the items for what they're worth. So this is called the wand focus of dislocation. So now I'm dislocating snow. So I take it, then I set it over here. Now, I think this works with tile entities like chess. Now, this may crash the game. This is the Lego mod that I was talking about. I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to... I can dislocate it. Oh, it just breaks it. No. That. But it can dislocate blocks. Which is kind of cool. The next one we have here is the Wand of Uprising, of Focus Uprising. It basically allows me to fly in the sky without use of the jetpack. Because I'm the eye in the sky. And since I'm in creative mode, I have flight. So the next one we have is a new one that I haven't tested yet. What is this called? This is called the Wand Focus Telekinesis. Mending. I'm not sure what that is. This is the Wand Focus of 9 Hells.
We're going to answer Awesome Player's question in the chat. He said, awesome! Is this a mod showcase? Well, it's a part of on our shows we do tech and gaming stuff. This is just a part that Michael is showing us here. He's showing us some Minecraft mods here. We'll probably have some videos out of our new Minecraft series, C Cubed, on the Real Deal YouTube channel.
Plus we might do a mod showcase sort of thing.
Yeah, and right now we're just doing some live things, so...
Yeah, because we don't really have nothing else to talk about.
Well, unless someone else has anything else, because this is an open topic. If you have questions, we do Q&A, open topic, whatever you'd like. And the cool thing of what we're doing here is I run the show, everyone else is on it, but what we're doing is we changed the way we're broadcasting. He's actually broadcasting his computer all the way from a place.
Yeah, from a place on the west coast of the U.S.
And it's going all the way here, and then we're sending this to Flash Media Encoder, and that's sending it to YouTube. And we're getting some pretty good performance. It's cool how AirPlay works. He's actually AirPlaying this over Hamachi, which is pretty impressive. I'm
getting 19 FPS, which is normal, which is pretty normal on fancy graphics for me.
Yeah, so, that's cool that you're wirelessly streaming that too.
Yeah, so I'm going to manually take out the wand focus of... I think the one that I want is telekinesis, because this one is cool. I'm going to shift that, and that's going to put it in my focus pouch. But now what happens when I press that? So now I got this enabled. I'm going to drop... Let's grab some random items. Let's grab some redstone. Let's grab some redstone blocks. Let's grab some chiseled sandstone. Let's grab a steel pickaxe. Grab a floor in the box. Grab a stack of glistering melons. Oh no, I accidentally broke one of my chests. Not a problem. I'm lifting up these items with my wand.
Telekinesis.
Yep.
But to answer Rogue's question, what do I think about the Snapdragon? Well, don't know. I've never actually used it. Well, I've tested it out like in stores and stuff, but I don't know if I've tested out the Snapdragon 800. On paper, it looks alright, but for me to be able to voice my opinion accurately, I'd actually have to be able to use it. But thank you for asking.
But as you can see in this pile, I actually put my wand focuses in there. So where did that pile drop? Luckily with this, you could actually put it nearby. So let's say that I accidentally dropped my pickaxe. Not a fear. Just right-click your wand of dislocation, or wand of telekinesis. You find all your stuff. Go over there, pick it up. There's my glistering melon. There's my that, and everything else that I had. I think that's it. I went through that, I went through that. Oh, I did not go through reference frame. And then this is the last one that I'm going to show you through, and then we'll be able to end it off if we want to, or if you want me to continue going, I can. This is a peck. I think it's in a spawn egg. A peck. These guys don't like you. These guys absolutely despise you. Until, and I'm going to use this as an example, I'm going to drop my wand and clear my inventory. Give me my wand back. Oh, that guy took my wand. But he'll soon after I throw him a couple of items. Let's grab ourselves some crystal, celestial crystals. Now, if we grab our Thaumonomicon, which is our thermometer, right here, we're going to scan this, and we're going to see... Really? Actually, I'm going to scan this guy. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to scan this. Notice how this... Oh, nothing can be learned from it initially. But watch what happens. Look, after he picked that up, he is now had some green sparkly effects. Click the die, you get a random item. Click the die, you get another random item. Oh my god, there's my wand. So this is basically like a test your chance. The more items that you have the lucrum experience on, and that's like greed, luck, or greed, stealing, you get a random item from this guy. And that was just actually recently added within like the latest update that was released today. So that about does it for now. Do we want to continue doing some? Because I still have a lot to show, or do we want to kind of hold off for now?
Well, I think we will hold off just because we're on the live show and we still have other things we'd like to do.
Yeah, here.
But thank you. I'm glad that streaming worked. So thank you for showing that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Skyber was talking about some of our old videos. Apparently he's been following the Computer Clan back to that Power Mac video. Remember that? Oh, jeez. That's an old one. That's like from... Oh my gosh, that has to be 4 years old. And considering how old the Computer Clan is, that's old. I believe I know which one you're referring to. Let me actually see if I can find that video.
Well, I just discovered a glitch. Oh, wait. Air service returning. Come on. My Intel display just crashed up, and I'm not sure... Yep, my computer's dead. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
Here, I found part 2 of the video. I can't seem to find part 1 on my computer, but I believe this is the one you're referring to. A total man dude, you know, took the CRT, murdered it in the streets, you know, run over it with a bike, you know, things like that. Very old video. Oh, gosh, I mean... Jeez, this had to be... Let's see. Created Monday, May 4th, 2009. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
About 4.5 years old.
I remember when I was that young. I remember that day. I was sitting around at my desk. Or no, I didn't have my desk back then. I was sitting around my bed. Because that was what was cool back in the day. For a kid. At 9 years old. Don't judge me.
BenFet1 showed me your... Oh, so you're saying someone else showed you our channel. BenFet1. I don't know if I remember him. But yeah, that's cool. Word of mouth is a great way for our group to get heard. But yeah, we have videos going way back. I mean, I just came across another on one of my iTunes movies archives on my Orion hard drive. I named it after space things. Easier to memorize what goes where. Anyway, this was the old Power Mac demo. This was that computer that we eventually just destroyed because it had some problems. So we were just like, yeah, let's not keep it around. Let's just trash it. But yeah, it was a pretty cool old computer. We still have tons of all-in-ones, though. Tons of old Mac all-in-ones. You followed the CC since 2010, Martin Mac says. That's awesome. Like 2010, 2011, so like late 2010. Yeah, we've been around for 4.5 years? Yeah, more than 4.5 years.
Where did the time go?
Yeah, where did the time go? And yes, to reiterate, for those who didn't know it last time, SC, he just talked right there, you know, he sounds a lot like Total Man, dude. His voice is, like, identical. I wouldn't be surprised if he even looked like
12 times.
I know, but I didn't say that for these new viewers.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, we don't have the same viewers all the time.
Plot twist. SC is actually Total Man, dude.
I wouldn't be surprised. You probably look like him, too, at the rate we're going. There we go. That's a nice shot of the Power Mac after it's been totally obliterated. All right. Yeah, you'll just host. I don't know what happened to Michael. He just vanished.
It's the weirdest thing.
Oh, his Mac crashed. Well, great. Yay. It crashed. Just like this one that we're showing right here, actually. This one had a very bad crash. Yeah, it's called a Sledgehammer. That tends to break things. But no, for the people who are asking in the chat, we did not bring back Total Man Dude. No, sorry if you misunderstood that. We did not bring him back. Skyber, I love your reaction. You're like, ho, no. That's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, no.
He's like, ho,
no.
ho, ho. I'm Santa Claus. But yeah.
Your Mac K what?
KP, Colonel Panicked.
Oh. If I meant Kitchen Police.
Yeah.
Gotta get on KP duty.
One Mac I do not have in my collection is like the old rubber clamshell iBooks. I got to get one of those eventually. So let's see. Yep, Total Man Dude was in a lot of old videos, and actually, let's see. Let's find a shot here. Let's see. Where's the other guy here? There he is, right here. He was also in a lot of our old videos. So we had Total Man Dude and him. They were in our old videos before. I mean, the Computer Clan existed, but before we had the real deal name. They were in a lot of the original videos on the channel. Those go way back.
If you want to continue hosting the call, I was just saying I could take over the call hosting now again.
Yeah, let's hang up and have him
my Matt.
What?
Yeah. I was right in the middle of talking. All of a sudden, my computer screen goes black. Your computer has had a problem and need to shut down. Guess what it was related to?
What?
Skype.
Oh, great.
Invalid network packet received. Malformed network packet caused the entire kernel to go down.
All right, well, let's hang up and let you host.
Yep. Hello.
Okay. Yep. It looks like we're good. I am just going to... Oh, yeah, someone on Skype just messaged me. Good old days. Yeah, because he actually...
Boink.
He knows them. Okay. I'm actually going to put... I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I don't know why I didn't put Adobe Flash Media Encoder on its own virtual desktop aside, like beside the cam twist, so I can just swipe between them. I should have just done that earlier. Yeah, so you said... What are we saying about toast? Why don't you always toast? What do you mean by toast?
Because I like toast.
No, I find it so hard to believe that a Mac kernel panicked from an invalid network packet or something.
Yep. Let me
I've never
pull
seen
up
that before. That is crazy.
I mean, there was actually a ongoing Windows bug with Windows 7. Windows 7, that if the computer received a malformed or corrupt SMB server message block 2.0 packet, the computer would blue screen.
All right.
So here, system.
Oh, toast. I got you. Why don't I always host? Well, Michael has a better up speed.
Yeah. Let's see. So November 1st at 2040. Okay, so back here.
Oh, look, Notification Center just said your mouse batteries are low. That's better than the annoying pop-ups in the previous OS.
Oh, yeah, really. Okay, so let's see. It crashed about... when? Last message repeated one time. Assertion failed. Evaluating. iCloud helper. I'm trying to see if I could find the message. Sandbox.
Why didn't I do this earlier? I just put Cam Twist in one virtual desktop and Flash in the other virtual desktop, and I can just swipe back and forth. Why did I not do that earlier? I keep forgetting. I keep thinking I'm on Mountain Lion, and I can't do that. But no, on Mavericks I can. It's really convenient. I can just swipe. Swipe to the left. Swipe to the right.
Maybe it's in my launch daemon.
Oh, Rogue is on Linux. You've been on Arch for 8 months. That's pretty awesome. Glad you're liking it.
Oh, neato. He actually figured out how to use Arch. That's nice. Wish I could do that.
Figured out how to use Arch? Isn't it, like, just simple?
No, you have to... Last time I heard, if I remember correctly, you had to install your own programs from scratch, if I'm correct.
Excellent. I don't know. I was just guessing because I've never actually used it, but I
kind of want to try Archbang, which is like Crunchbang and Arch, which is
Ken?
a bit more customizable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure,
Ken.
go.
I would close down Skype and update it now.
Why?
I found the trace. The
Okay.
computer was trying to do an automatic update of Skype
Oh!
when it crashed.
Hang on, let me check something here.
If you're not up to date, I would get up to date ASAP. Because I noticed when I...
I'm just turning off the automatic updates. So don't worry.
Okay,
There
yeah,
you
I
go.
gotta update.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen with you just because of the fact of... You're running Windows 8, right?
Yes?
Okay, I think it sort of changed with that. I don't think it has much of the same effect. I think they took away the error. But turn off automatic updates until you can update, because I looked in the log. At the same time of the crash, it was trying to update from Skype version 6.9.07 to 6.9.08, I think. I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know, because I don't want a kernel panic. I just got this computer. I don't want them. Oh, I don't want kernel panic. Ooh. Kernel panics, I don't know. Did that happen on Mavericks?
Yeah, both my computers are running Mavericks.
Okay, so when it kernel panicked, did it go to the white screen and say...
Yeah.
Okay.
The kernel panic is still the same for my mouse.
Okay. Because I haven't seen that yet. I was just curious. But yeah, Arch Linux, yeah. It's a very customizable system. I actually saw a 6-part series from someone on YouTube who talked about the X window system and how you can just use the core X window environment, and then he showed you how to put stuff on top of it and modify the XNet RC files and stuff. I think his name's Blixel. Let's check him out. Let's see what we got here. Am I getting the trash can Mac Pro? No, I'm actually not, because I actually just got a new MacBook Pro, but once I'm out of college, I will get the trash can Pro.
Found it. I found the log. Okay, so it crashed. The computer crashed at 40 minutes and 12 seconds, which was the same exact time when Skype was trying to update. Zalux, zone map exhausted while allocating from zone IPC port, likely due to a memory leak in zone IPC ports. Total bytes, cause a kernel panic, process-related Skype.
Excellent. So anyway, this guy will show you how to do stuff with command line. He'll show you how to even rip CDs using command line. Only command line utilities.
Yeah, I actually took recently a VCD, when those actually were a thing, if they ever were a thing. Video CDs.
Yeah.
I actually found a program for Mac that allowed me to take the contents off of there and convert it into an FMMPEG.
All right.
I was able to recover old videos. Yay, embarrassing old videos of myself.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, if I ever need to rip like something off a DVD, I use Handbrake. Got a DVD. It's really nice. Handbrake works really well. That's another thing I use the Mac Mini for. I just have my super drive here. I put a disk in. If I need it to rip, I'll just have it rip on the Mac Mini so it doesn't take away performance from my computer, my main computer. So that's why I got the Mini. Just it sits there and renders. That's what it's made for. And so far I've used it for like a bajillion different things already, so I'm glad I got it because it's really helpful. Oh, okay, yeah, you tested the D-Trace in 10.9. Okay, gotcha. Wait, why were we saying this is why everyone needs error-correcting memory?
Oh, because of the fact of it crashed.
Oh, okay. That could be why. I don't know if it was a memory problem, but yeah, if you do get a workstation like a Mac Pro or something, those will have ECC in most cases.
You know, I probably should turn off automatic updates on my Mac. Uh, Too late. I just got the same crash. What the hell? Literally, my MacBook just had a kernel panic.
Just now?
Just now.
Oh boy.
Because it was trying to update Skype.
But yeah, I was showing this on the last stream, but because, well, of the technical issues, I'm not sure how many people actually saw it, but this is where I have the Mac Mini set up. It's like just like 2 feet to my left. It's just set up there, and it's just made to render. And there's the box. But yeah, there it is.
Now, have we ever experienced a kernel panic on like an iOS, like on an i device, like an iOS 7 device?
Yeah, well, not like a kernel panic where it shows you the logs, but when it resets, I'm assuming that's similar.
Yeah, if it resets automatically, yeah.
I've had one of those crashes on iOS, just one. iOS.
Yeah, same here. It's very iOS and Mac OS 10 in general is very stable. There are just a couple of things that can cause exceptions, but it's hardly internal apps. It's more likely than
that's the case for most things in that sense. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Also, that hub I was talking about earlier, this is the box it came in. That's what it looks like. It's aluminum, USB 3, 7 ports. You know, that's up to 5 gigabits per second. It's by Sateki, if that's how you pronounce it. I love it. Using it right now.
At least Skype updated. That's good. It's sort of a weird way for Skype to re-update, but...
Alright, we're going on the 3-hour mark, and the streaming software still seems to be working like a charm, so I'm glad that's working.
Yeah, I'm glad we found that solution yesterday.
Yeah, I'm glad. Let's see what Rogue has to say. I think Apple may have leaked some Intel stuff on their Mac Pro ads. They said you can get them with 8 and 16 cores on a single die, which Intel has not released a Xeon that has 8 or 16 cores. They never said 16 cores, they said 12. But yes, there could be a new Xeon E5 that has 12 cores.
That would be nice.
They never did
on
say
a single
16.
die.
Yeah. But yeah, let's take a look at it. If we go to their page here, and we go to the tech specs, the channel configs are quad in 6, right? But you can get it configurable up to a 12-core processor. So that's most likely it's saying singular, one processor. So that's what I see there. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, they got the up to a D700 AMD Fire Pro, Thunderbolt 2, all that good stuff. Looks good. And, you know, I want to move to workstations eventually, but for right now, laptops are the best situation, or the best laptop. Okay, let me just start that over completely. Laptops are the best thing to get in my current situation because I go back and forth to college every day. And I could lug a Mac Pro with me because it's really not that big, as you can see here. But I'd have to plug it in and have a monitor always available and all that stuff. It would just be easier to do a laptop. But yeah, I'd like to move to these eventually. I like the renderings they have of these computers here. Also, that video of them manufacturing it, that's a really cool video. All the CNC stuff going on. It's just, I don't even understand a lot of it. I just know it's machines building things, and that's cool enough for me.
And I'm just putting this out there because of the fact of we're at the point where the show is we're sort of in the after show.
No, we are in the after show. Yeah.
Yeah, we are in the after show, and I actually did just kind of recently update some more stuff in the Minecraft instance that I was just playing on the one with Domcraft. So if we want to kind of go back to that, that's fine. Whenever, maybe not tonight, but I'm saying later.
Yeah, maybe later. Yeah, I remember this video, man, with the Chris Pirillo thing going on with the kernel panic thing on his stream.
Oh, okay. Can you send that in? I want to see that.
It's totally fake, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, just because I had 2 kernel panics.
But yeah, I remember this, and then he just goes like crazy. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" So, yeah. Total Man Dude and I love Total Man Dude and I really love Chris Pirillo, who's actually the inspiration for us to start the Computer Clan broadcast. Before it was even called CCL. Yeah, no, good point, Rogue. It probably is an upcoming chip. That's why this isn't available yet still. Designed and assembled in the us. Good. It's designed.
What?
It's the new Mac Pro is designed and assembled in the us. It's also it's a kind of aluminum enclosure, and it's a unified thermal core, and it's triangular. I didn't actually read this other tidbit down there, but yeah, coming in December. I just want to see one in person. I mean, I'd love to just to mess with it and test out the D500 or 700. Anything else, guys? Questions? Q&A? We could do another topic. What have you got? Anything you want, we will chat about. And this podcast will actually be up, unlike last week, because last week was a total failure. So we didn't even bother publishing it. Unless you like black screens. That's cool. But yes. Successful broadcast with new software. Hell's yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yes, I'm doing a American March.
Okay.
I would play it on my trumpet right now if my mom wasn't asleep.
Ah, sleeping. I know that thing.
Yeah. Of course, that's a lot better than my Jeopardy theme.
I'm reading the statistics on Media Encoder. It says our frame rate's going down. Is it? I don't know.
It might just be the Minecraft thing. Oh, right now?
Yeah, I mean, I can check. According to the statistics, it's going down. I've never used Flash Media Encoder for this long, though. But yeah, there's always ways to test, though. It might be dropping. It could be... It could either be Flash or it could actually be Cam Twist. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, hyper-threaded 8-core. It could be 16 cores, 8 physical, 8 virtual. Yeah.
We might do some more work on the end.
Yeah, just make sure your game audio and stuff is more matched. I mean, it wasn't a huge problem with the first time.
No, I'm not talking about Minecraft.
Oh, you said the end. I thought you were talking about...
The end. You know the song that I'm working on?
Oh, the song! The end! Okay. Let's see. I didn't know.
Well, I could do that, too. Do you want me to do that?
Oh, no. It's whichever you want, man. I mean... Yeah, the theme's pretty good, though. Oh, yeah, I'm checking the stream. Yeah, it did get a little laggy. We could relaunch Flash and keep going, because you can actually keep the broadcast up while you relaunch your encoder. But it seemed to come out just fine with the Minecraft stuff going on. But yeah, Flash Media Encoder seemed to have dropped some frames a little bit.
Oh my god.
It was going fine before, but now it says the input is 7. Oh, that's the input. This could be a Cam Twist issue, actually. So let me close Cam Twist and see if we can help it out here.
It's going to be 15 seconds of glory.
All right, give me a moment here. So I don't know if Cam Twist is going to help it or if it's actually a Flash Media Encoder thing, but it was going down a bit. So let's reset this here. Oh my.
Export song to disk. The end. Okay. Share. Export. The end. Revision at this time. Cool.
Get this reset. See if it helps. Not sure if it will, but we will try.
Okay, this is an updated version of the end. I think this is the best version that we should use for the C cubed. I'm not sure how long it is though. How long is this? The end.
There we go. And we're back up to 30. Yeah, Cam Twist was just having a bit of a problem. But now I know I can just reset it and that will help. I don't think we missed too much of it going down. But yeah, Cam Twist hasn't been updated in a couple years, so it's pretty remarkable that it just works still. Okay, so what have you got going on here?
This is the end. This is a revision that I'm working on. It's only about 7 seconds.
You sound like you're laughing as you're trying to talk. What is it?
Not really. No, just listen to it.
Oh boy. Oh, it's really fast.
Yeah. I set the BPM to 500.
Oh, well, 500.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try setting it over 9,000. Can I do it overnight? Can I do 9,001? Oh, it limits me at 990. Can I do 991? Okay. Okay. That's it. I'm sending a mix that's exported at 990 BPM.
But anyway, I want
The
to
highest. What?
Sorry. Go ahead.
This is the highest BPM that GarageBand can go.
I didn't even know it could go like above 255. But anyway, yeah, back to the Mac Pro thing quickly. I just want to check something here. We were talking about the processors. Yeah, I'll check this specifically. It does say up to 12 cores, 4, 6, 8, or 12. And it's a Xeon E5, so yeah, it may just be an unreleased Xeon chip, because I think it might be all on one die. At least I think that's what they're promoting. 64 gigs of RAM. I heard a rumor that it could possibly support 128, but I'm not sure about that. 7 teraflops with the dual Fire Pros D700s. And 1.2 gigabyte per second read times on flash, PCIe Gen 3. So yeah, pretty awesome. It's very quiet too. It's a very quiet computer because it's just all cooled with this big heatsink here, very quiet fan.
And that's at 990 DPM.
All right. Oh, that's marvelous.
Yeah.
It like doesn't crackle or anything. It actually like works.
Yeah. Now imagine taking this track and speeding up to 990 DPM inside of another GarageBand. Doing it as an audio track.
Oh, jeez, I don't even know what that would do. We'd probably just
Double 990.
it would just sound like boop, done.
Yeah, really. It's like boop, done. Okay, going back to normal now.
Can I have some sheet music for that? Yeah, sure.
Just gives you a bunch of 256 notes.
Is DDR4 a RAM standard now? Like, are there computers that use DDR4?
DDR4.
Because I know a lot use DDR3.
Crucial DDR4 coming late 2013.
Late 2013? Okay.
So DDR4...
It's still quad channel at 1866, and it's ECC RAM, so it's still pretty good.
So it's at... DDR4 stands for Double Data Rate 4th Generation Synchronous Dynamic Random Access Memory.
Yep. That's SDRAM. Oh, Rogue just asked about us hearing about the DDR4 leak, like, when you said it.
Market perceptions. There's no new news since September of... Intel's 2014 Haswell E roadmap revealed the company's first use of DDR4 SDRAM in the Haswell E CPU.
I know Intel is going to Broadwell next.
So they've had Sandy Bridge, Ivy Bridge, then they've had
Crystal
Broadwell,
and Broadwell.
And Skylake.
Say what?
Skylake.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a code name for the microprocessor, or for the processor microarchitecture, being developed by Intel as a successor to the Haswell architecture.
Might be a code name because I think they said it was going to be Broadwell, or maybe
they're sort of organized into general categories. For example, we have Broadwell. So, just for example here, Sandy Bridge and Ivy Bridge were both grouped under the same thing. That was preceded by Nehalem and Westmere, which I think was...
I remember Ada Blasi would do Nehalem. Oh, some
and then it was Core and Penryn that were produced by that, and so on and so forth. But these are all grouped into one group.
Okay.
So the next group is going to be started with Skylake. And it's 14 nanometer. I think that's nanometers.
And I think Broadwell is going to be like 7. And yeah, Rogue just said the E SKU of Intel chips is 1 generation behind. Haswell E is not out yet because it's Ivy Bridge E. Thank you. By the way, This is the Mac Pro manufacturing video. Since it's related, I was just kind of playing it while we were talking here. It just looks really bitchin'. All the CNC stuff, man. Slow-mo. I like the slow-mo they did. That's cool. I've watched that video like 1,000 times already. It's really well made. Yep, Intel TikTok. The TikTok updates.
Yep. And then they're thinking after Skylake, this is not officially announced, they're thinking Skylake, or Cannon Lake, which is going to come out in 2017 to 2018, is going to be the one grouping up with Skylake.
Huh.
After that, it's going to be Michael and Ken. No.
Michael and Ken. So yeah, the iPad Air went on sale today. I was originally going to get one, but then I ended up spending too much money on the laptop and stuff, so I ended up not getting one.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to be saving up to get, because of the fact of I don't really want to go into the amount of money that we're going to get discounted on it, just because of the fact of I'm probably going to have a lot of people... But yeah, I'm going to get it for a very reduced price.
A lot of
I
people
just say that.
A lot of people what?
Never mind.
Okay. And it's really cool because it's got that new design that's reminiscent of the Mini. It's only a pound light. It's what they promote. It's very thin. It's got a 64-bit architecture, thinner bezels.
Can you hear that?
Hear what?
The rain?
Oh, I hear a little bit of like pitter-patter.
Yep, that's the rain that's going outside my window right now.
Is there rain? It's too dark to tell.
Ask Siri. Bidding, is that rain I hear?
S Siri.
Yeah, ask Siri. You have an iPhone.
S Siri.
What?
S Siri. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, it's raining according to my weather new tab page.
What's so funny about me saying ask Siri? I'm missing it, man.
No, I thought you said S Siri, like SC.
Oh
S
no,
Siri.
no, I'm sorry.
Oh, S Siri.
Could have been worse. I could have said S voice. Ooh, that would have been totally different.
Oh.
64-bit's really not useless on the iPads and iPhones. We talked about that earlier. There's certain things you can do with 64-bit. For example, having double the GarageBand tracks. But it's really for future-proofing because the devices will get more RAM eventually, so it's good to future-proof it now and then get the advanced hardware out later. No, because it does more than that. It also expands registers. But the main thing is with RAM, yeah. So 0.1 nanometers is like the size of an atom? Is that what it is? No, I wouldn't say it's a marketing gimmick. I would disagree with that because other companies have said that, and within a day of them saying that, they pulled their statement back because they realized it was probably a terrible thing to say. Because guess what? Samsung's researching it too. But no, if you try like running a GarageBand project on a 32-bit system and you try to go like above 16 tracks simultaneously, it will not work that well. I think they actually restrict it because otherwise it would just lag to heck. But on a 64-bit system, you can have like 32 tracks instead of 16. I'm not sure about all the math that goes into that kind of stuff. I do videos on 32-bit versus 64-bit, but I keep it relatively simple. I mainly focus on the memory allocation. And there are speed differences that come with the memory, and there are speed differences that come with registers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just enjoying myself with the parallax scrolling on their website. They got the cool HTML5 animations and parallax. I just keep scrolling through.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
Yeah.
Parallax.
So LD Production says, I love the new iPad, but I'm still having trouble to figure out who a tablet is marketed for. Why not just buy a phone? Here's why. A phone is too small. Think about it. You can't really type on a phone if you wanted to type like with all your fingers, you know? iPads are great. I mean, you can't like type. You have a bigger screen to work with. It's a huge difference. You know, I'd rather read an ebook on an iPad than a phone. I'd rather type a paper on an iPad than a phone. I'd rather browse the web on a big, beautiful screen than a phone. I mean, I'll carry a phone with me in my pocket, but if I go to school or I travel, I'll take an iPad with me because it's very convenient. It's more efficient to carry around than a laptop, and I actually prefer to do my consumer tasks, entertainment and whatnot, maybe some iWork stuff, on an iPad rather than a computer, just because of its ease of transportation, because it's so small. But now, of course, if I was doing something like live streaming like we are now, or working in Final Cut or something, then yeah, I'd use my Retina Pro. Absolutely.
Ken.
Yeah.
2 things. First, check Skype chat.
Say that again.
First, check Skype chat.
Hang on a second. But we're not talking about future-proofing the device itself. We're talking about future-proofing for future devices, because if they can get the developers to get all their apps ready and they already got the iOS system updated for 64-bit, that's good. Because then when future devices come in, which do have more RAM, because we'll be getting to that eventually, that's good. I'm not talking about future-proofing, like you said, a non-modular device. Yeah, that would be stupid. That's not what I meant by that. I apologize. I meant future devices. But okay, so back to the iPhone thing now. You can't take it anywhere. Well, you can't take your house anywhere. So okay, I'm not gonna buy a house then.
Yeah, that's good.
No, it depends what you want to do. I mean, you can't take an iPhone everywhere either. You know, there's gonna be sometimes you probably can't bring an iPhone with you, even though it's gonna be with you a lot in your pocket and stuff. You can't always use an iPhone everywhere. I'm scaling Mount Everest.
Yeah. Of
Is
course,
that what you call
probably
it,
iPad.
scaling? I'm not a mountain climbing guy. What do you call it? Climbing, I guess. I don't even know.
Scaling.
You're probably not going to answer your phone if you're, hanging above a crevasse.
Who knows?
Anyway, checking Skype. Yeah. Okay. And now what?
Read the Skype message.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Second thing, go into Finder and go into AirDrop.
Oh. Okay, I'm in AirDrop. We're still on Hamachi, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a file that I could send to you real quick. Here, I'll just send you the log wrapper. So let's copy this.
I love
AirDrop.
AirDrop's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's for
Okay.
local networking, peer-to-peer, but with Hamachi, you can actually do it across the country.
Come on, let's see. Come on. I really hope this works. Do you see me yet? It works.
No.
It works. I mean, I see you in my shared devices.
I don't know. Maybe Hamachi just won't do AirDrop.
Maybe.
Oh, well, it's worth a shot. I mean, if I went to my network, though... oh, yeah, you don't even show up in my network. I got...
Oh, that's weird. You show up in mine. I see a KenMac here.
Oh.
I could even try sharing my screen if I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, well. It was just for fun.
Here. Do you mind if I try pressing the share screen button on KenMac? Because I see it in my devices.
You're not gonna get in. So don't do that. It won't matter.
Yeah, it would. Yep, it needs me to enter the screen name.
Martin Max asked, do I still have my 2007 iMac? Yes, I do, actually. I still have the first 2007 iMac we bought. I actually have 3 of them. Because people give them to us when they break, so we just kind of collect them, maybe use them for parts, shoot them with a 12 gauge.
Because that's what we do here. We have the Macs to waste.
Well, hey, we shot one already.
Yeah, really.
In case you guys didn't see that, let me see if I have the video here. iMac versus shotgun. Oh no, it's probably on. It's probably on my archive. No, wait, I should have it. Hang on.
It's on Real Deal though.
I know it's on Real Deal. I was just wondering if it's on here. YouTube uploads. It may not be here. Nope, it's not in here. It's probably on another archive, but it is on Real Deal. Yeah, iMac versus shotgun.
And then, did you find the workaround of Gary's mod? Do you know how to get Gary's mod working on Mavericks?
I haven't gotten that to work yet.
Okay, do you want me to tell you how?
Wait, you actually figured out a way to get...
Yeah, there's a way.
Tell me that in a bit. We're still answering questions.
Okay.
So why not buy just a MacBook Air instead of a tablet? It's up to the user. Really, there's no mathematical formula to this. It's whatever the hell you want to buy, you buy. Just go for it, man. I know people who would prefer a MacBook Air over an iPad. I know people who prefer an iPad over a MacBook Air. I know people who prefer an abacus and a freaking typewriter over a tablet. Okay, so, it's just whatever you like.
I love it. Okay, stop judging my abacus.
make fun of me because I use an abacus. Wait, do you use an abacus? Because I actually don't know.
I don't even have an abacus.
I don't either. I don't even think I touched an abacus. Anyway.
An abba what?
Okay, so what did you find out about getting Gary's Mod to work on OS 10.9?
Okay,
because
so
I keep getting an OpenGL error or something.
Yep. Get into Steam.
Okay, just give me 5 years.
Yeah, just unlock your valves and open Steam.
Unlock my bowels?
Unlock your valve. Unlock your valve.
Okay, I'm in Steam. That actually started up pretty fast. It must be all that new technology.
Okay, so let's see here. Right click on the Gary's Mod game.
Okay.
Click Properties.
Alright.
Go into Betas.
Mm-hmm.
And go into the Developer branch.
Oh.
Close out of it, launch it up, your game will update, and you will have the latest version that was built on the 29th.
Which is Mavericks Ready.
Yep.
Okay.
You see, even Gary updates his software before a telestream.
Dude, that's great. Yeah, I'll definitely look at that later.
Matt Ellison told me that.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Anyway, I was playing some games to test out the NVIDIA GeForce GT 750M. And holy cow, the frame rates I get are so much better than before. It's amazing. Martin asked, can we do... Let's see, can we do a behind-the-scenes video for Computer Showdown? We actually already did one. You may not have seen it, though, before we took it down, but we did do one at one time. Maybe once we get further with it, we'll do another one. But we do have a blog where we show some behind-the-scenes progress.
Gary's Mod just launched up like in 5 seconds for me.
Dang. Hang on. I'm going to actually test it now. I'm going to update it. How long does the update take?
Shouldn't take that long. I mean, it's just probably just has to patch a couple of OpenGL files.
Is it possible to go back if I ever need to?
Yeah, you just opt out of the developer, go into a different branch.
Alright, so let's try that. Properties, betas, dev, close, play, and it should update. Alright.
Yep.
Let's take a look. 26 seconds.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long.
Do you think that Apple will get rid of the MacBook Air and release an iPad Pro that runs a full version of OS X? Interesting question. I do not think they would do that. The GT 750M is the same as the GT 660? Why would they have two different models that are the same?
Yeah, speak your logic, son.
I don't think they are. By the way, my last computer was not a 660. It was actually an AMD 6750M. But I've used a 650M. I tested it because my mother actually had a quad-core MacBook Pro with a 650M. I tested it and it was great, but I'm using the 750 now, and I have noticed it is significantly higher. Yes, I did have a bad experience with NVIDIA graphics back in the days of the 9400M, but with the new ones, Kepler and above, it's been great. I've had no problems with their NVIDIA chips. Yeah, Gary's Mod's working great.
Okay, do you mind? Yeah, so that's good. I wonder how well it does connecting to a server.
Let's just see here. Let's see here.
You got a server?
No. I'm just going to do some single-player testing here, just see how it works on the... I just want to see how it works on the default settings that it has right now, streaming. I just want to see what it does, how it works on this new computer. Because I have not played Gary's Mod on this Retina Pro yet, let alone streaming.
Here, why don't we try signing on to the Art of Parkour server?
Maybe. I'm actually already loading a single-player session.
Okay,
just to test
when
it.
you have a minute, I'm going to be on there if you want to join on it later after the show.
Yeah, I'll do it after the show because I want to test this bad boy out. Yeah, it works.
It works.
Yep, it works. It's downloading a lot of workshop stuff, but yeah, I'll have that run later. So thank you for that.
Yep.
Thank you, Matt, Michael, Gary Newman, Paul Newman,
Yeah.
Randy
Ryan.
Newman,
Elton John.
a whole bunch of other Newmans.
What about the old man?
Rest in peace, Paul Newman. You did a good voice for Doc Hudson.
Oh,
Yes.
Paul Newman did Doc Hudson?
Yeah. Hey,
I never
man,
knew.
it's famous Hudson Hornet.
I never knew that. So that's why they killed him off.
But yeah, he did Hudson Hornet. All right, anything else, guys? Anything else you want to bring up in the chat room? Thanks for sticking with us. We've had some very interesting conversations. Rogue had a lot of interesting ones. LD Productions, Martin, you've all been great tonight. Cool Star, you've been
We
great.
did the
Anything
Minecraft
else you'd like to
thing.
do? And I would do anything for a donut.
Do that.
Or that. Actually, I
Or
don't remember the
this.
last time I had a donut. I don't really eat that kind of stuff.
I love that commercial.
Yeah. M&M's. I will do anything for love. I'm gonna check my book face because someone posted a picture with me in it, and I want to make sure it's doing okay. Yep, it's doing
Ooh,
okay.
can we see it?
No, I don't do that.
It's like, can we see it, please?
Oh, guys,
Please?
we won't leave you if you don't want us to leave. Not at all. I mean, sometimes our shows last for like 5 to 6 hours. Totally fine with keep going. If you got something you want to talk about, that's great. Because we can do everything we used to do before and better, except we can't really show our cameras right now. No, we're kind of done with link sharing. If you want to send in links for other people to see, that's fine. If they're videos, we probably won't go to them, but if they're just like a website or something, then we might go to them on the video feed here. Just checking our Twitter, we got another follower, and another Google Plus follower, and another.
And another, and another, and another, and
I tell
another.
you, yeah. Using Safari and Mail in full screen and a big portrait monitor is really cool. He's got fluid. He's got fluid. He's got fluid in his lungs. Oh, Martin's got something. Let's take a... Oh, like, wait. What? Did you take this picture? This was a comment I made on one of Soldier Knows Best videos, and I said, the eye vacuum, does it suck? And then someone replied saying, I heard your eye mother sucks more. we got a bunch of thumbs up. It was fun. The eye vacuum, does it suck? If a vacuum sucks, that's a good thing. Vacuums are supposed to suck. Oh, what did I just do? I think I just hit Safari by accident. There we go. Yeah, the Flash chat's alright, but yeah, I do prefer clients for IRC. I'm using one right now. The iVacuum sucked all your Apple products into a time capsule. Wait, where is our time capsule? Why isn't it showing up on the... Oh, wait, it's probably in the network. There it is. Basement server.
I stole it via Hamachi.
I should probably actually turn off this Mac Mini. It's probably been running for a while, but we have that set up as an AirPrint manager. Mavericks update wizard fail. Oh, don't call it a wizard. That's such a Microsoft thing.
Because it's like magic.
Let's see.
That's really what they were intending for, is because it's magic. That's why they call it a wizard.
This really isn't a fail. I really don't see what the fail is here. So it's closing applications before it restarts. You know, that's normal. Oh, you built a new computer? Yeah, what's it like? You got a photo or something?
Is Art of Parkour down? I think Art of Parkour is down.
Maybe they're doing maintenance or something. They're up a lot of the time, though. At least from when I've played on there. Oh, you have all the parts except for the Mobo. Got it. In my opinion, what was the worst Apple product? I love this question because we get it like almost every time we do Q&A, and it's always the same answer. Now, okay, there's a couple different ways to look at the worst, you know. Some of the old PowerBooks had terrible capacitors, you know, the Power CD didn't sell. But in terms of design, I think the Molar Mac was the ugliest. So in terms of design, it was the worst product Apple's ever made. So this is what it looks like. That's the Molar Mac, the Power Mac G3 all-in-one. It got its nickname because it looks like a molar. That's, in my opinion, I'm sure quite a few people would agree. What the frick? Don't even want to know. And this one's one of the more beautiful ones. I actually have the original Bondi Blue.
Oh, apparently it's not called art of parkour anymore. It's just called parkour. Or it's a different thing, but I'm finding a parkour server that's a 24-hour server.
It might be a different one, because I noticed there are two.
Yeah, so that's probably it. It's called parkour. I wonder if it's the same. I'm going to try it out.
Yeah, then there was the Newton. Yeah, the Newton didn't do so well. I mean, it helped usher forward the PDA era, but the product itself didn't do that well. And the Pippin, yeah.
Oh, Pippin, I would love one of you.
Yeah, Pippin. It's actually funny because in the Jobs movie, Steve Jobs actually comes up to Gil O'Meal, and when they're walking around the campus, he's like, "How's the Newton going?" Something like that. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I remember. I remember Steve calling from the book. Steve calling Gil, and telling him to cancel the Newton because it had a stylus.
Yeah, they did definitely move away from that. I mean, look at the iPhone and stuff. Yeah, how are we gonna navigate this? Oh, a stylus, right? We're gonna use a stylus. No. Who wants a stylus? He actually did the presentation like that. It was pretty fun.
Then again, I bet that's a good way for Apple to make money. People lose their stylus. You have to pay $500 for a new stylus.
Oh gosh. Yeah, stylus isn't a touchscreen. I just can't do, except if it's a drawing tablet like a Cintiq. That's the only exception, because that's not a small screen. I used one at class. Pretty bitchin'. Could draw on. Yeah. Oh, you're taking pictures. Thanks. Yeah, I'd like to take a look at what you've got going on. Also, since I was talking about the setup video coming this Tuesday, and I was giving a little preview, since we're talking about computer setups, I'll give you another preview. Let me go to my scratch disk. Final Cut, Events, my setup, late 2013. Let's see, what's a good shot that kind of shows everything, kind of low profile. Trying to think what's a good shot here. This might be a good shot. Let's see. Yep, this might be a good one. So, like, here's a shot from the video. It's actually going to have a pretty cool style when it's done, but, like, here's an example of what part of it looks like there, you know. Wait, this actually might be the wrong one. It's probably this one, actually. This is the good one.
True.
So that's like a low profile pan shot. See, Mac Mini, portrait monitor, speakers, cinema display, wireless peripherals, super drive. You can't see the super drive in this shot. And there's the Go stand with the Retina Pro. And that servo motor that I bought for the tripod, I actually used that for this video. It worked really great. It's so much better than having your hands move the tripod. The motor's better. So what I'm investing in next, besides a jib, which is like a crane for a camera, I have a motorized pan head and tilt head for the tripod, but I want to get a slider. It's one of those motors that's on a track, and it moves the camera on like a little track system, and it's motorized. So that's what I'm investing in next, because you can get some really nice shots with something really smooth like that. The promo for the Steve Jobs movie? What do you mean? Like the video or the poster? What are you talking about? Because when I saw the trailers, they looked great. Yes, thanks for sending this in, Cool Star. I love this website, folklore.org. Yeah, when they were talking about the rounded rectangles. I remember this. I read this, how they talked about it. The 6800 couldn't do square roots to render the curves, so they just thought of a simple formula that used addition to get the curves.
Wait, what happened now?
Talking about rounded rectangles on the original Mac.
Oh, oh yeah, that's right.
Cool Star asks, why don't you use panorama? I don't know what you mean by that, but panorama's for photos, and we're actually shooting video. And we do video. That's what a slider would be for. But thank you for asking. I'm totally open to educating people on camera equipment. A jib, though, is going to be really nice. And I'm going to get one of those AV displays so you can, like, instead of watching the video on your camera's built-in display, you can actually plug in the AV cable and then plug in, like, a $30 monitor that's, like, maybe 7 or 8 inches so you can see it a lot bigger. And you can also attach it to the crane so when your jib is moving up, you can still see what your camera sees. So you put the motor on the jib with the monitor and the remote's plugged in, you've got a pretty cool system going there. But yeah, it's not cheap. But for the next Ghost Murderer movie, absolutely I'm going to have that equipment. Because you can create some very powerful shots with things like a slider and a jib. Yeah. First, let's finish Red Letter Day.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the book for Bloodstains, and then we'll see what happens with Red Giant. That's the naming convention I have right now. But that's totally not set in stone whatsoever. Yeah?
Rounded Giant?
Red Giant.
Oh, Red Giant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All the titles allure to red.
I have a theory about math.
About math?
Math.
Okay.
You know how you go through school, you learn 1 plus 1 and all of that, and then you soon get on to multiplication, what's 1 times 1, and then you soon get on to all sorts of things, and you get on to several things like algebra and all that.
You going somewhere with this?
Yes, I am. Don't worry.
These are Rogue's pictures, by the way. Wally, continue.
I think of math as being something that is sort of like a Nirvana sort of thing. Not like Nirvana like the band, but sort of like you go through all this and soon at one point in your life you sort of have that moment where every single mathematical thing you learn connects together to perform this perfectly laid out labyrinth that is connected and all that, and that is a Nirvana moment.
You lost
that's
me,
my theory.
but thank you.
Say that again?
You lost me.
1 plus 1 is equal to 2 is the same as x to the power of 2 subtract x.
No, it's not.
No, wait, no. I said x to the power of 2. No, I said 1 plus 1 is equal to x to the power of 2 subtract x. What if x was 2?
X to the power of 2, so I could say 5 to the power of 2 is 25 minus 5 is 20. That doesn't equal 1 plus 1. You know what I mean?
Okay, so yeah. Let's do x is equal to x to the power of 2 subtract x.
Let's not do math. I hate math. Ah, I'm so...
What is math?
Yeah, actually, I'm not terrible at math, but I do what I can to get out of it. Like, for my college course, there's math. So, I was like, I don't want to take this. What did I do? I took a test. Passed it. Don't have to take it now.
If only it was that simple here.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, school up to college is a game. It's a game. And then college is like the very long boss fight. But it's more of like a freedom boss fight, you know. Hall passes and shit. Like, what? Those don't exist here. At least not here. Oh, yeah. See, one of my friends is totally agreeing with me right now on the math thing. Oh, help you with Calc 3? Oh my gosh, I couldn't even do pre-calc. Jeez. Now, some people look at me and they think, oh man, you must have gotten straight A's since like middle school. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never gotten a straight A report. Never.
I'm at the point where I'm almost at full A.
Nice.
I only have 2 B's. One in advanced mathematics, and which I am in advanced mathematics, and one in humanities. But humanities, I'm 1/10 of a grade point from getting an A.
Oh. But yeah, see, like, like when people ask me who's smarter, you know, blank or blank, or are you smarter than blank, I always say, no one's smarter than anyone. You know, everyone's a genius in their own way. No one's really smarter than anybody. There's people I know that are, like, really book smart. And then there's people I know who are not book smart, but they are real world smart, you know? No one's smarter than anybody, really. Everyone's a genius in their own way. And I thought of that myself. You know, I thought, yeah, okay, I'm saying this, but is it true? And I think it is, because like myself, I started a business. You know, I'm running the computer clan. You know, we got all these videos and all this cool stuff. We build websites and everything, and that's great. So that shows, hey, we're smart at that. But then if you like look at a calc grade from me, it would be like, whoa, is this the same person? You know. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's special, spelt with the S-H-U-L. Yeah, that's great. But English, though, I'm good with English. You know, I can write. I mean, obviously, I write film scripts and everything, but I'm also good on the conventional end.
I can write.
I
I
write
have grammar.
I can write and speak good.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can grammar.
I know grammar good.
Yeah. No, I know good grammars. And Gmod just crashed. Wow, I'm having a bad luck night.
You're running a beta.
But we're out of beta, we're releasing on time.
So I'm glad I got burned. By the way, we were talking about the Mix album on our last show. We were talking about the Mix album on our last show, but I have a feeling I should re-mention it again because of the fact that, you know, the last show was crashing and burning. We'll do some more advertising with this later once we're more done with it, but the Mix is an album from the Computer Clan that's being worked on. It's remixes of songs, you know, Portal, some 8-bit music turned into symphony, stuff like that. And one of the songs is Still Alive. That is on there. I did a symphony mix of that. So, and the most recent one was Sweet Child of Mine. That was the one we did on the Real Deal channel. That one sounded pretty cool. And we're still working on the Christmas album as well, so we may release them in tandem. I just want to let you know we're still doing those. We'll get videos out showing the logic, project scrolling by like we normally do. And we'll put them up for download, totally free. We'll never charge for that. So, yeah, just letting you know that's being worked on. It's actually been worked on for a long time. We just never did anything with it. It actually started as a totally different thing, not even related to the Computer Clan. I was commissioned and asked to do a few different remixes, and I was like, okay. Now I was like, can I publish this somewhere? Can we like get other members involved? Because I was talking to other members, and they seemed really excited by it, and we've gotten some suggestions to do some other Pokemon themes or whatever. And Mother 3, there was a Mother 3 song that was recommended by one of our members, so I will take a look at that. I've only been playing piano for 14 years. I should be able to figure it out.
I think I can guess who that member is who recommended it.
Oh, jeez, really?
SC.
No,
What?
It was Pelican.
Oh.
What'd you say?
No,
I thought you would have known. That's why I was joking.
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't listening.
I knew it was either SC or Pelican.
No, it was Pelican who wanted the
Recommend
Mother 3
what?
theme. Mother
Nothing.
3 theme.
Nothing.
Tell me.
A
I
Mother
want to know.
3
I'm curious.
A
now.
Mother 3 song. A Mother 3 song.
Darn it.
What?
A Mother 3 song. That's all he... Dude, that's all he asked.
Yeah.
I know it's hard.
Skype
I know.
being
I know you can't wear hearing aids while you're wearing headphones. Or can you? Actually, I don't know. I don't have them. Anything else, guys? Anything else you'd like to chit-chat about? I don't know. My mouse batteries are low.
My mouse batteries are low, 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 low. And that was my
Mouse
song.
preferences.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me go to Bluetooth. They have a new Bluetooth manager in Mavericks. It's much cooler. Yeah, Ken's Magic Mouse. Low battery warning. I actually didn't even fully recharge the battery when I put him back in here.
I really wish in Mavericks they would fix that scrolling bug.
Scrolling bug?
Yeah, not scrolling, swiping bug.
Hmm.
You know the bug when you're trying to swipe from a web page to another inside of Safari?
Yeah, that works for me. It doesn't work in the Finder. That's where I need it to be fixed. It stopped working in the Finder.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't work for me inside of Google Chrome.
Yeah, it works for me. Hey, so totally Zach. I don't recognize that screen name. Are you a new viewer? But if you are, that's great. I thought the Nexus 10... Oh, wait. Was the Nexus 10 made by Asus? Because I know they made other products with Google. Sorry about my squeaky chair there. Kind of makes that sound. Hey, Rogue, have you ever been to the Warner Brothers lot? I think I remember you telling me a story about that one time in Cali. Like, can you actually go there? I mean, I'm assuming you can. I mean, all the cool stuff's in California.
Hey, stop dissing us.
No, I wasn't dissing you.
Or were you?
It's just there's so much cool stuff in California. Moscone's there, Apple's headquarters is there, like so many events are there, and it's right next to Vegas, the state house of Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. Viva, 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 viva. Okay, I can't hit higher than viva.
There was a Mother 3. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the same thing, but yeah, there's a Mother 3. And there's even a Mother 4 unofficial, but it's being made by some people.
And then there's a Mother 17 and a Mother 45 and a Father 1.
You're going to PAX East. You know, there was a shooting in LAX today, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
I mean, why do people have to shoot each other? Wait, now, how
Why
many
can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Okay, now, how many fatalities were there?
Fatality.
No, seriously, how many? Because I don't know.
LAX shooting. Gunman, authorities found anti-government. He killed a TSA officer.
Oh, man.
At least 7 hurt.
Okay, so it's still terrible, but at least it's not as bad as some of the other stuff we've been experiencing.
Yeah, 1 person was killed and 7 hurt.
Okay. Oh, man, it's still terrible.
But yeah, it's like, for today's daily shooting.
Yeah, let's hope not. Anyway, yeah, I remember this. The iOS 7 interface being made in Microsoft Word. Dude, I mean, it's possible. I mean, you know, they have graphical tools in there. Yeah. Oh, no, I know you were referring to PAX. That reminded me about the LAX shooting. Yeah, I know you meant PAX. Yeah, sorry, that was confusing.
I know you were trying to talk about the P90X.
But yeah, I'm looking at the VIP studio tour, so yeah, I'd like to do this. This is another one of those bucket list things we were talking about. Getting on the Warner Brothers lot. I'd like to get there while the Mentalist set is up, but that show might be ending in a year, so I might not be able to make it, so I'm going to die alone and sad.
Oh yeah, your Mentalist is ending, so you're going to have to start from the entire beginning, season 1, and then go all the way to season, whatever season it's in now.
But that's not going to matter. The set's going to be torn down. Unless they leave it up, but I don't know why they would. I mean, is that how it works? They don't leave the sets up, I'm assuming. I mean,
the Back to the Future set burned out, so I don't have any frame of comparison.
I mean, certain things are left up, like those Star Wars things, but, you know, that's because, you know, classic. But yeah, it would still be cool to go here, just be on a big set like this. But yeah, I'm actually not sure when The Mentalist is ending. They're calling this season the final chapter, but that doesn't necessarily mean the series is ending. At least that's what I'm telling myself.
Season?
A Mentalist. It doesn't necessarily mean it's over. You know, we're still early on in season 6, but
what? I have a question that's kind of stupid.
Okay.
Are we still live?
Wait, what?
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Oh.
Oh, they leave sets of their famous shows up? Yo, that's cool. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, you think Psych's better than The Mentalist? Oh, I like both. I mean, one's a comedy, one's more of a drama, but I do like both. Psych's cool. I gotta watch that some more. But it'd be cool if they left that up, because I do like that show a lot. I don't know when it's ending. I hope this isn't the last season, even though this has been a really bitchin' season so far. I mean, you know, if you've been following the story ever since the beginning, it's been pretty intense. Finally figuring out who Red John is this weekend, according to Simon Baker, that's a pretty big thing for a lot of the fans. I mean, this show has a bajillion followers, and I check the wikis like every 5 minutes. I'm kind of addicted to it.
Yeah,
oh, you walked around the set of Friends and 2.5 Men. Oh my gosh, you make me want to go there. Well, thanks for letting me know, though. I've been talking to a lot of people about California lately. People who live there and people who travel there, because I do plan on going there within a few years. No, I never got into Breaking Bad, But I might do that later. I watched
But
parts of it. Yeah?
Did he get into breaking bacon?
Baking bread. Making beds.
Breaking beds.
The walking bed.
Breaking bread.
Breaking. He broke bread and gave it to his disciples.
No, that's who Red John is. He's a guy who breaks bread.
Well, wouldn't that be crazy? He's just a guy that works at a bakery.
Red Jesus.
Actually, that was in Graceland. A guy who ran a donut shop actually was like a serial thief. Graceland was awesome. It's another one of those really cool Southern Californian shows. It's just wow. Love it.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I like anything with Simon Baker in it. Even if it's a movie that like would never get my attention, if he's in it, it'll get my attention. Buy tickets now. Actually, yeah, I would like to. I'll take a look at that later.
Ding, ding.
Well, it looks like we're winding down. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. It was a fun show. We do shows every Friday at 8 p.m. Central. So tune in next week, and we'll try to do some more advertising to try to get some people back after the crash last week. That was terrible. It's like a Great Depression. But yes, thanks for coming out. Have I ever been to Graceland, like the actual Elvis place? No, I have not. Have you? Because, yeah, at first I was confused why the TV show was called that, but it's because the safe house, like the undercover house for the agents, is called Graceland because it was owned by a drug lord who was an Elvis fan. He called it Graceland. When they seized the house, the name stuck. It's a really cool show, though. If you like a mix of drama with, like, a little bit of espionage, you know, FBI and, like, CIA and stuff. Or not CIA, CEA, is it? DEA, that's it. And, like, that kind of stuff together, fighting scenes with a little comedy and drama and Southern California environment, mystery, backstory, and a kick-ass soundtrack. That's the TV show to watch. Great song. Oh, you've been there too? Damn, you've been everywhere. What, have you been to the moon? Are you Buzz Aldrin? I'm just kidding. That's cool that you've been to those places, because I'd like to visit places like that, though, too. Alright, so thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Remember, we have some videos coming up this week on the Real Deal channel. And stay cool, kids. Eat your vegetables, and don't do drugs. Or don't do vegetables and eat your drugs or something. That doesn't sound safe. Alright. Peace.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.